Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's groovy. Hope everyone's having a great time. I'm here with the gentleman. Apparently, I didn't finish one of the clips last night, so I need to finish that up. How is everyone? It's good to see everybody. Thank you very much. Imagine if this is how I play the game was edited near the start. What, of, the video? Of which one? Oh, you think gout is your ally. You merely adopted the gout. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't see any fitness until I was already a lolcow. By then, it was nothing to me but fattening. Actually, that place is dangerous. So DSP was talking about his day off. And I mentioned this last stream about why should we ever be invested on his day off? Like giving him money to make sure he has a good one. Because this dude struggles every single day off because the whole universe is out to get poor Phil, as we will now see.
All right.
I saw that Snort Hogan
went
to the Shadow Realm.
To head into some of our segments. Our first
Here
segment
started the intro
being
song.
the one that
I could try
everyone
and edit
waits
one of
for,
those.
ladies and gentlemen. Phil's Day Off.
Yeah, nice.
I guess I really should open this up. Well, it's weird because I know I replaced the batteries recently. I think it just might be dying. Anyway, he's the guy who just doesn't get reality. Among other things, like, it was a very, very busy day. So let's just start at the beginning, all right? So we had an appointment. And it was in the early afternoon. The problem is the appointment was nowhere near us. So there was driving involved to get to this appointment. So to do this, we had to get up early, and there was no time to, like, get food or anything. So we're like, what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? I said, well, here's what maybe we should do. We'll get up in the morning.
So this is already suspect, because I know that they got breakfast at 11. So an early appointment for DSP is after 11. I want you to think about that for a minute. This dude thinks early is 11. For me, early is like 8 o'clock. So I'm 3 hours ahead of Phil, I guess. Continue.
We'll order food the night before. We'll have a breakfast.
Camera's on the whole time?
Right?
Yep,
That
hello.
way, breakfast will show up. We'll be able to eat. You'll be able to get ready. So we talk to my wife, Kat. You'll be able to get ready, shower, put on makeup, and look nice for a day out together. And, I'll have a little extra time.
Yeah, Kat, you need to put on that makeup. It's kind of urgent.
The food will arrive. We'll eat. We'll be good. We'll have to worry about grabbing something on the way and risk of it, delay or whatever. And we'll be able to get to the appointment, no problem. Everything should be fine. Great. This sounds like a good idea, right? This is what we'll do. So, that's what we go with. The night before we order, I'm like, well, when should we order? We're like, well, our appointment is at 1 o'clock. And
that's not an early appointment.
So we want to eat probably around.
It's really not.
Maybe that way we'll be absolutely done, cleaned up, ready to go by noon, and that way we'll have plenty of time to get to this appointment. No problem. We'll have a little bit of flexibility time to do it, right? No big deal. That sounds good, right? So we order the food ahead of time and we schedule it. Now, when you order food from any of these delivery services, you can schedule it for a time frame that they want you to run. So, getting all this together, and I'd say it's about.
Yeah, I got really bored during last stream. At least,
almost 11 a.m., but not yet.
Antsy.
Like 10:50.
Not so much that anybody's boring me, but
I mean, I look at my phone and
I feel like I could be doing something while watching
DSP.
DSP struggle.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
It came early.
My food is scheduled.
Load of shit.
So, like,
I don't really
11:30.
watch wrestling, Lewis.
I look at the phone.
I got nothing
fucking
against it, I
food's
just don't
already
watch
done,
it.
And it's already on the way to the house. I said, why?
What?
I didn't schedule it for that. This is the problem.
Why
when
can't
you order
people
food
just be as
and you
perfect
do
as
it
Phil?
scheduled. It doesn't work. We've
I always
tried
think,
this
like,
multiple
11
times. It
percent
never
on
works.
this.
You get one of two things. The food shows up way late.
Yeah.
Because the whatever you order.
Remember, Steph, that DSP said that one time when he had to wake up early to watch a Nintendo reveal, and early for him was 9 in the morning. He was acting like he had basically got beaten up. DSP can't get up prior to like 10 o'clock. It's kind of embarrassing, DSP. I guess if you're your own boss, you can set your own schedule.
Ordered from don't do these scheduled orders well. Sometimes we do it and it doesn't show up at all. The whole order gets canceled. Or
They took
it
my
shows
food.
up way fucking early.
I think
like
Kat took
way
it.
earlier than you're ready for it. And I don't understand why they can't get this right. Like, why even have a schedule ability if no one does it right? I don't think once we've ordered a scheduled order that showed up right. It's either way early or way late, or there's something
Then
wrong with the
shouldn't
order, or it
you
gets
give
canceled.
up?
It's a pain in the ass.
Anyway, I saw
Right.
this part already,
And again,
but I'm getting to the
normally
part
wouldn't
where
have been a big deal,
the car
but this
wash.
was just a special
The car
day,
wash is my favorite part.
Where we had to do it because we had this very tight schedule of everything that we were doing.
DSP's audio went weird.
So the thing is, we did order from a place that we usually order from that's really good. And so the food shows up, and the food shows up at 11:05.
Mm-hmm.
My wife isn't even close to being done yet to be able to come down and have breakfast.
So-
She's in the middle of just starting to do her makeup.
Okay, it might be that I don't really understand how women fully work. I'll admit that I'm rather ignorant. Maybe, just maybe, Kat can put down the brush or the spray paint can, whatever she's using, and come down and eat. What's the worst that's going to happen, DSP? You're going to see her mid-makeup. You'll get over it. You see her in general. I would think that's horrifying enough. So is it not possible for her to stop? Maybe it's kind of one of those things like with the model kit building where you kind of get in the rhythm of it and you don't want to stop. That might be it. But I still don't see that as an excuse. If the breakfast is so damn essential, you can stop and go eat breakfast.
I'm like, well, we're not going to eat now. So basically what I did is I just put the food on the table. What are you going to do? We're going to wait.
Just give up?
Right? So I continued to do work in the office and stuff, and she continued. So basically,
what was the office work? Please elaborate on that.
We went down there and we finally ate. And the thing was, the food wasn't bad. This place we ordered from is actually quite good.
Guess what I'm eating today? Hot dog.
Sweet.
So
love hot dogs.
We go to eat and it's cold. And what are you gonna do? It's fucking
Microwave.
cold. It sat there for 25 minutes. We weren't ready to eat. I wasn't gonna eat without my wife. How messed up would that have been? Oh, honey, well the food's here. I'm just gonna eat the warm food and enjoy it, and you can have it nice and cold when you're done putting on your makeup. That would have been fucked up. I'm not.
That's kind of funny to me. Kat would just have to have her food cold. There's no such thing as ovens or microwaves or anything. Hell, cook that bad boy on the exhaust manifold. Who cares?
I'm gonna do that. So I waited, and we ended up eating late, and the food was cold. And what are you gonna do? Like, I thought that the food still tasted pretty good.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this is Tevin's fault somehow.
I was like, oh, I'm upset because it came so early. And I don't blame her. We paid, we ordered for a time, and it shows up 25 minutes early. That's ridiculous.
Scope.
Right? Stupid. Shouldn't
Had
show
to
up that
glue that
early.
on.
You know, a couple minutes early is one thing. Literally 30 more minutes earlier.
Sniper rifle part that I'm
That's
working on.
just stupidity, right? Okay? So anyway, so we had that going on. We eat. All right, so now we're getting ready to go. So we haven't had our car wash in a very long time.
Pretty sweet.
Okay? And it's dirty. It's disgusting. There's actually bird shit on the top of it. We're like, oh, this is nasty.
Okay, so I've got a question here. DSP has a garage. He has one car. At least to our knowledge. He might have a fleet of limousines. I don't know. Why isn't your car in your garage? Now, I know he's going to say, well, sometimes Kat takes it out. Somehow I kind of doubt that she takes it out that long to accumulate massive amounts of bird crap all over it. Then again, I could be wrong. Maybe she parks under a tree or something. But still, I can't help but shake the feeling that DSP doesn't park his car in his garage. If that's the case, why not? Is there a ton of crap piled up in the garage? DSP has hinted before that he has a problem with trash accumulation. Thankfully, it's not his fault. Thankfully not. But what happens is that sometimes the trash guy just doesn't collect trash. And so the trash accumulates. I don't know about this, DSP.
Nasty. We need to get our coffee.
Yeah, getting food early.
Right?
We got convenienced.
Outside
This is a
of one
problem.
of our appointments was a car wash. And we're like, oh, well, what kind of a car wash is it? Is it one of those
Haunted.
ones that has like all the big roller brushes and the things the chamois that? No.
What are the other kinds?
It's one of those hands-free, completely water-based car washes. Like,
Water-based as opposed to what? Kerosene?
We don't know if this is gonna work or not, right? But we're like, we really need it.
And you need to use those sonic vibrations like
the car has
that.
bird duty on it. We gotta
Shower in The
I
Sims
took about
1.
3 hours to try to clean out my office here across the hallway as much as I could. For those who aren't aware, a lot of shit, and I'm not talking useful shit, I'm talking complete garbage, was left behind last year in this office, and that's pretty much why the office has been unusable for me. It's
You probably shouldn't call your wife
that
garbage, but
I didn't
whatever.
have a chance to clean out, or I just didn't have things to get rid of.
So we go to the car wash and we pay for it. I want to say it was probably like $15, okay? And we drive in.
That's already
and
way
the
too
weird
much.
thing about it is it doesn't even tell you like where to stop. It just has blinking lights. So the light's like, stop, red. Oh.
Isn't that technically where to stop? God damn, this guy needs so much help. I think Prima could really come back into business by just making instruction guides for DSP. Unfortunately, DSP couldn't buy them, so someone else would have to buy them and donate them, of course. But apparently he needs a guide on how to put his car into a car wash. Was like the car wash moving? Was it on legs like those citadels in Elden Ring? Is that why it's kind of hard to get in there?
Oh, fuck. Okay, let me stop and put it in park or whatever. Okay? So these two arms come down.
Stupid gravity. I hate
And
gravity.
they're like
Char was right.
detecting where your car is. I guess they must have like vision sensors in them or something.
Yeah.
And
an
then
AI.
they just start like spraying water and soap and water and soap. And
What did
water
you want
and
them to
soap.
spray,
And it's
DSP?
weird 'cause it's just water and soap. Like what else
Yeah?
do you put on your car? Just 2 spray arms, right? But it's like, oh, first it's white soap, then it's colored soap that looks like confetti or like candy, cotton candy, and it has a smell to it. And we're
So I read something about that, about why it is that they're different colored. What I had heard was that there is a couple cases where kids are scared of car washes because they are kind of scary for a kid. They're dark, you're going into this dooming tunnel, your driver doesn't know where to stop, and you've got all this machinery moving around you. It is kind of unsettling for a small child. So what they did is they made the soap colorful to appease the kids. DSP is befuddled by this. He wants everything to be in black and white. Soap can't come in colors. What the hell's wrong with you? Wait, didn't you have an ex-girlfriend who made soap in different colors? No, that's why she's gone. He was too confused by that. Had to show her the door.
like, it's not that big of a deal. Like they're
You sound
it's
messed
acting
up
like it's
right
some
now,
big
for real.
deluxe thing.
I'm
like,
a
I
little
spray
stuffed
water
up.
and soap on my cars, too.
I think I've got some
It's not
seasonal
like-
allergies.
If you go to the car wash that has the big brushes and everything, that's the good one because that's the one. That
And I am
touches
kind of
all
positioned differently
parts of your
than
car
normal.
And cleaning it. This is literally just water and soap. It's not a big deal, right? But they act like it's some big to do. So
What?
finally we get to
What?
the end, and
Who is acting? Who is acting right now? I don't understand how DSP can have these psychic powers. They're acting like the car wash is a big deal by spraying different colored soap. However, if you make observations about DSP and extrapolate them, oh, I think DSP is doing this, you're creating conspiracy theories. You're being an asshole. You're saying things that are not true. You're making shit up. But for DSP, it's perfectly reasonable for him to assume all the intents and purposes of a car wash company. Just by going through it, he knows everything about it. He knows their thought process. He probably knows, what they're hungry for. He knows everything. It's incredible. But he doesn't know how to fix his own damn problems, apparently. DSP doesn't see color, dude. He said, yeah, that's true. My mistake. Have you ever edged yourself into outer space and had a teacher, parent, whoa. No, I can't say I've ever been there. Do you recommend it? No one knew how how to use cars till 2011. We didn't have the science. Yeah, they were kind of like alien tech. They just kept showing up.
we drive out and there's fans. It drives the car.
I
We go to
accidentally
our next
pooed on
place, and I
my
said,
toilet seat.
"Let's see how it
I'm
did."
sorry to hear that,
We never
man.
did anything like
It's
that.
pretty embarrassing when that
Car
happens.
wash didn't
I won't laugh at you, though. It happens.
So we get out, and you look at the top of the car. The top of the car looks beautiful. All the bird duty is gone.
So,
Wow.
good.
And then as you progressively look further down the car, you realize only the top of the car got cleaned. The sides of the car start to have more dirt. The bottom of the car is completely dirty. Not a single drop reached the bottom of the car. Like, what the hell is this? You paid $15 for that? What a ripoff.
Did you pay $15 for a DSP? Because if you did, yes, that is a ripoff. Here's how it can go. DSP, you always want to be a Karen in speech, but you're never actually a Karen in behavior. If you were really that displeased with the quality of the service, you can go in and say, hey, man, I'm not really happy with this. I paid $15 and I got my roof cleaned. That's cool and all, but it's not really worth $15. Can I get some of my money back? Because this really isn't acceptable. You could have done that, DSP. Now, this person will probably think you're Karen and anyone else will think you're Karen, but at least you got your money back. But DSP just wants to talk shit on the internet and say, they were fucking stupid. It wasn't worth $15. So I paid $15. Okay, well, you look like a fool. Good job.
A complete ripoff.
What are you
And
making
the thing is,
accidentally?
it's an operating business that's been there for years and years. Everyone must go there and do it, and they know it sucks, but they must
I'm
still
building
stay.
the G
They
armor.
must still stay in business. They're still there. But
With
who
the Gundam.
pays for a car wash that doesn't clean the bottom of your car at all?
You did.
It literally didn't. It was still.
You did. You
know,
paid for
dirt
that.
and shit all on the bottom. Pretty stupid.
Yeah, you are stupid. You paid for it.
But yeah, it was pretty stupid. I was like, wow, how could this place be in business for a half car wash? Because it's exactly what it is. It's like, imagine if you got in the shower, all right, and the shower only
Imagine.
reached your head and your shoulders, and the whole bottom half of your body always stayed stinky dirty. That's literally what this car wash is.
Yeah, and you paid for it.
Okay. So anyway, we're like, well, we tried something. It didn't work very well. We're definitely not going to be doing this again. We're, you know, we made it. We tried something. It was an experiment.
Whatever.
I mean, it's confusing that they're in business.
Poor Cat.
Because they didn't clean the bottom of the car.
I kind of feel bad for Cat
So here's
sometimes.
the
It
story I
must be
didn't tell you
really
guys.
frustrating
Cat
to deal
hurt her
with
foot
someone
this-
who's
all right.
basically
even know
mentally
how,
retarded.
But she was in the kitchen, just doing her normal thing,
My car wash is $7.
and
The same.
she stepped on
Mine's
something
about that
on the
much.
kitchen floor, and it pierced the bottom of her foot.
What?
And she screamed out, and apparently her foot was bleeding. She said she ran to the bathroom, and it was basically like
Oh,
a sliver
no,
or
she's-
something. And she took
no,
tweezers and
no.
took it out.
She
And it
stepped
was
on one
actually
of her
bleeding 'cause
steroid needles.
It got her so bad. So she disinfected her.
Damn,
whatever,
that
and her
sucks.
foot's been messed up all week. Now she had to work, so she's been standing on this foot for multiple days of work, and it hurts bad. You know. So we were talking about, we're like, you can't be walking
is a
barefoot
lot
in
of
the
stuff
house
here.
anymore. She's been walking barefoot ever since she moved in. I was like, why are you walking barefoot in the house? Like, I always wear slippers. Always. I've always, my whole life, my mother bought me slippers for when I used to.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Mom had to get him slippers. So, I disagree with DSP. If you keep your house consistently clean and you keep your feet clean, I see no problem with walking in your bare feet. I personally don't. Now, I think it says something, a little bit of something, if your house is so inhospitable that you are stepping on damage in your house. Do you not clean your house, DSP? Do you not sweep your floors? What are you doing that there's spikes coming out of your ground? And slippers, from the way you've described the sliver, it's super sharp, super painful, and it made her scream. From the sound of it, it sounded like a nail. And I don't think your slippers are going to do anything about that. So either you're exaggerating or you're stupid, probably both. But it's, I don't know, it sounds really dumb.
To live with
Cat
my parents.
can't maneuver
I've
around
always
the
had
ground?
Slippers when I lived alone, and I still wear slippers to this
Yeah,
day.
so
I don't wanna
it
walk
comes from a
barefoot
lot
around
of
my house. I'd rather
experience.
have slippers. They
I
stop
know
you
which
from
parts
falling.
belong to the actual
They
mech
prevent
and
you
which
if,
belong
God
to the
forbid, you're
tank.
sitting on the floor.
And I'm picking the
stops you
feet
from getting
and trying to
your
pick all the body
right?
parts.
Am I wearing chunkless right now? No, I'm barefoot. I'm actually barefoot. There you go.
Oh, hypocrite.
So
or
after this happening,
contradiction,
so
anyway.
we have to get you slippers this week. When we're
Have
out,
to.
I will get them for you. It's okay. I need to get you a pair of slippers. I can't have you hurting your feet, you know. But
Yeah,
that was one
exactly.
of the things
That's
we were trying
true.
to do.
I can
No one
understand if
has
their
them.
kids were leaving shit
We went
around.
to 3 different stores. All right.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them had none at all. The one that we finally found was a department store, Macy's, and they had almost nothing. It's like almost no selection.
Yeah,
at all
Macy's
for
kind of
anything.
sucks, dude. I don't know what
And
you're
we're
thinking.
like,
But whatever, it
this is
doesn't matter.
stupid. There's nothing there.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And no, Cat doesn't work at Kohl's. What are you talking
Stepped
about?
on
He doesn't
stuff
work
because
at
they don't
Kohl's.
sweep their floors.
So
Exactly.
that she works at Kohl's, get them there. First of all, we did
Or
go to
still know
Kohl's.
about showers.
They don't have
Nothing.
them. We went to the whole store. Oh no, that's seasonal. We don't have them now. Oh, okay. They don't have any slippers at all. And we went to another place. They didn't have it. It was
It would be really freaking funny if Cat had gout. I don't know which is worse, that DSP's floors are so filthy that there are actual spikes coming out of the ground, or that she has gout. Obviously, the gout one's funnier, but it's not like the other one isn't funny too.
finally Macy's. We found some, and they were shit.
Yeah,
It's not
garage
good.
is a
It's
bad
like
idea.
tiny sections, like the
All
leftovers.
kinds of industrial
So
parts
no one
can
stocks
get.
them in right now. No, apparently they only stock
Actually,
for like Christmas.
from my personal experience, it's really good to walk through my unfinished basement in bare feet, and that's because I do a lot of model kit building in there. And sometimes I get a piece that grinds right up in my foot, and as painful as it is, thank God I found it, you know? So if DSP had slippers on, he would just crush the piece. That's nice.
That's it. So there was 0 slippers that we
Yeah,
could find.
it is
Some,
funnier.
We really wanted to get a pair so she would have them when she got home, and we went to 3 different stores looking, and they don't have them. That's just fucking sad.
He is playing Resident Evil tonight.
So,
Oh,
have you ever seen like that? I think it's called.
okay, I'm gonna watch this real quick. But so DSP's day off, he battled with a car wash, and he understood what they were thinking, so that's kind of cool. And then his wife is essentially taking damage around the house, and she needs slippers, and no place had slippers. And he said that it was a seasonal thing. No. You know what place does have slippers, DSP? You know which place has really cheap, affordable slippers? You can guess a few times, DSP, but I'll go ahead and cut ahead. Walmart. Walmart has good slippers that are cheap. They cost like $4.99, and they're just as fine as your designer ones you wanted to buy her. Whatever. So this is just on the playlist, and it's 32 seconds. So let's just see what Loads Your God's talking about.
But like, what's the security movie with The Rock and Kevin Hart?
Central Intelligence?
Yeah, so you do remember in that movie they kissed, right?
What? Why does that matter?
Do you remember that? You there?
I'm just confused. What?
I'm giving you an example. So that would be considered selling your soul.
What? Okay, so Loads Your God, who's kind of homophobic, which is weird since he says more homosexual stuff than I hear from actual homosexuals, that would be selling your soul to kiss another man for money. DSP. Loads Your God, actors do all kinds of stupid, shameless shit for money. That's kind of the whole point. That's what makes them professionals, is that they're willing to do that. If you had actors who were not able to do that, it would be a problem, logistically, anyway. And this one is the next one I wanted to watch, and that was, where is it here? No, not that one. This is the new one from Snorpinel. Tell me when I do something wrong. Instant access and new rules, and stream suspended due to copyright. DSP got copyrighted. Hold on. Gout sufferers are overwhelmingly male, unfortunately. Well, DSP does have sexually transmitted gout, so that might have been what happened. Kiddo, he made fun of a guy. Yeah, he did that too. Yeah, the pores where they shop. And it's not seasonal. They have slippers all year long. Too many stationers. Yeah, that dude seemed pretty
Oh my god!
Love that intro. It's such a good intro.
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
How's it going?
Calls
Leslie?
like a seagull says, guys, please, I don't have a membership on DSP React.
Yeah,
Wait
Ashley's
them
in
to
for
switch
some
over
damage here.
For DSP versus the internet and then gift them over there. Wow. That's some pretty selective asking.
What are we
Don't
getting
help
stupid
me
about?
here. Don't help people here. Help them on the other channel. Personally, you know, for me, hey, support is support. Whether you're supporting here, you're supporting on the React channel, wherever you're supporting,
I think
thank you.
that's
It all helps
part of that's
tremendously, and I really
body.
appreciate that.
Money, money, money. Where's the money? All that matters is more money.
I know that sometimes I'm harsh in chat. It's because I care about you. I hope you don't take it personal. I don't take anything personal unless you're insulting. There's a difference between trying to be helpful and constructive and being just outright nasty and trollish. You know what I mean?
Okay, so DSP, I'm going to make this personal. Remember when I got banned, DSP? There were a couple times I got banned. But the one that kind of sticks with me is I was asking for clarification on why you thought a certain thing. Was that nasty and trolling? Was that toxic and shitty? Was me asking you to clarify why it is that save scumming is appropriate, but mimic tier is not? I guess I basically said I was going to throw your dad in the stump grinder and then burn your house down. I guess that was the equivalent thing. I don't know. I kind of took that a little personally because it really shows how much of a shithead he is. It's the things that you get banned for when you're actually not even really saying anything that awful. And then he says, I'm not really bothered by stuff. Yes, you are. You are bothered by the tiniest of things.
There's a big
Urban
difference between the
stationaries.
two. For example,
Is there
there's
any
people
other
who are
kind?
actually big
No.
time, longtime viewers and fans of mine, and if they think that I'm
How's
out
it
of
going,
line, they'll tell
Scott?
me. I'll get an email, I'll get a message, and say, hey, you know what?
No, I didn't
did
see
last
him
night
eating
was out of line, I didn't
belches.
like
That's
that.
nice.
Or,
Good progress,
you know,
DSP.
today you're really getting hard on like asking for contributions, and we don't like that, and we just want to let you know because
You've banned people for saying that, even
and
recently.
I really appreciate that, 100%. Really, really appreciate that kind of constructive feedback. It's not positive feedback, but it's still constructive feedback, and I need it. I need that feedback in order to improve and to grow, and I appreciate every time that I get that kind of feedback.
Yeah, I'm
But
pretty
there's a difference
bad.
between that constructive
I
feedback
probably should just go ahead and
just basically people
furor
being nasty,
myself.
You know, there's a big difference because they're just coming in here to take a jab or an insult. That doesn't help anything. It doesn't help anyone. It's not going to improve me. It's not going to improve the stream's quality. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even what you say, but how you say it. You understand? Like, that's true. That's
But
very
what did I
truthful.
say that was
Sometimes
bad?
two people can say exactly the same thing, and one person says it in one way, someone says another, and it completely hits differently.
Still
In
can't
one-
feel
in one case
emotions
it'll
like
have an
decent
impact, and in one
people.
case it
Of
won't.
course, it's
I
confuse
love
the piggy.
Hitler.
Yeah,
Now
we'll
I'm
confuse
being
him.
called Hitler. There you go. I'm terrible. I'm Hitler. Hitler of gaming.
What I'm gonna do,
He would
first
mute,
of all, if you're a channel
make the
member,
belch face,
what
and
you're
tell you
watching
muted
right
the belch.
now, you can
That's
watch
nice.
anytime. Because if you're a channel member
Now
here
just
on DSP
don't
Reacts,
do it at all?
you will have instant access to every stream. Once that stream goes offline, it becomes a members-only archive. So you can watch the content right away in its entirety, unedited, if you're a member. If you're
No.
not a channel member, then what I do is I take these videos and I split them up into like 20, 25-minute segments, and I upload them over the course
This
of the
is
week
pretty much
slowly.
the entire
So if
sheet
you're a
is the
member,
body.
get instant access to the raw stream. If you're
Damn.
not, well, watch the videos slowly over the course of the week. Okay?
Okay, let's just keep
now,
that sheet
that's number
aside.
one. That's change number one, because we've never done that until today was the first week that we're actually doing this. Okay? Number two, since we have so many members now, 92 and climbing. In fact, I think Sam just became a member, in which case now we're at 93. Okay?
Thanks,
Since we have
Sam.
so many members, here's what we're doing. We're going to change up the criteria a little bit, because I want to make it fair for everybody. Alright? I don't think that, basically with this many members, that everyone should have an unlimited ability to nominate an unlimited amount of clips.
Already
Because
dialing
what's
it
going to end up
back.
happening is, people are going to nominate 10, 20, 30 clips, and they'll, people are like, oh, I don't even know if I want to nominate now, because there's so many clips in the thread that I think that, I'm never going to get watched, okay? Just so you guys know that's not the case this week. There absolutely were 2 or 3 people who were pasting up a ton of videos. I basically picked some of the best ones, but I absolutely did not pick more than just a few videos from each person. Seriously, like maybe 2, 3 videos from each person tops. I didn't pick like 5, 10 videos from one person, just so you know.
I
Also, a
don't
lot of the
care,
videos
DSP.
had similar
And you're
themes.
already dialing
Like,
shit
if you're
back.
watching a fails
If
video,
I pay for the
I didn't
membership,
pick fail
you better
compilation,
watch
fail
what I send
compilation,
you.
fail compilation. It was just one fail compilation for the week, you see. So it's gonna be, I gotta do some work in that regard to make sure that there's not repetition and there's not too much that gets over selected or someone gets too much attention. Okay, but
Oh my God, he's drinking donations.
Yeah, I heard it.
moving forward,
I
we're
heard
gonna
that.
change the
That
criteria a
Derek
little
sent
bit.
a bunch of
If you
videos.
are a channel
Yeah,
member,
Derek
first of all,
ruins
if you're
everything
an
for
ultra member,
everyone,
you're still
including the
guaranteed to get
internet.
one video
in
watched
general.
for sure a week. Well, every week.
Now
you get
none
one
of us
video
can harass
guaranteed
porn
on the show.
stars because he made it
Okay?
look super dumb.
But if you're a standard level channel member, you will get to nominate 3
Ooh,
your 3 favorite videos of the week
hot
to possibly
damn.
be watched. It's only possibly. It's not guaranteed they're going to be watched.
Let's
but
see, what are my
so-
3 videos?
Nominate your 3 favorites, okay?
Sinner and
then
Cog
based on
videos.
your 3 favorites, I'll look at
And I
everything
want
and I'll
you
maybe
to
pick
comment
one of
on
your
them,
3
DSP.
favorite videos to be watched on the show. There may be
You
some
better watch
situations
them.
where maybe two will be watched. If you hit it out of the park like a home run, maybe I will watch all 3. All right? But I feel like it only makes sense that everyone should only be able to nominate up to 3 videos per week. If
Derek's
I let
gonna
everyone
start
nominate
making
unlimited,
smalts then.
that thread of nominations will end up being hundreds of videos a week, and I'll never even get through it. All right, I won't. I'll never even get through it. I won't be able to review it. Okay?
Yeah, 3
so
videos
please,
sucks.
moving forward, only 3 a week.
Now I look like I'm in the Village People. I really do with this outfit. Denim vest and a random ass like military hat. Looks like YMCA.
No.
Did I enjoy Breakback Mountain movie? What the fuck is that, Chicken Man?
You know what it
What are you
is.
talking about?
You know what it is. Quit playing dumb.
If you're thinking of tipping today, I would
That's
want
so
to recommend
lame when
the
he
earlier
does that
the better.
stupid
Here's
crap.
why. If
I
we
have
tip
no
for
idea
over
what you're
100
talking
bucks,
about. Yes, you
then
do.
We're gonna have more time for people to vote and for me to wear the hat. Remember that I do shout outs between the parts. So it's gonna be about another 30 minutes before I do any more shout outs. And, therefore, tallying up tips and everything, okay? So, but I'm just saying, not asking for anything. So if you were thinking of tipping, please do it as soon as possible. I would love to have the hat for you guys and give you guys the opportunity to vote and have time to pick what you want.
If you really cared, DSP,
Okay?
you'd wear the hat the
Alright,
next
so-
day if you didn't
That
have
would
enough
also
time to
just
do
gonna
it.
pop up saying, "Oh, copyright." Dude, I don't know. Like everything this week is getting claimed.
That's funny to me.
Should be all right. I didn't get a copyright strike or anything like that. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get a copyright strike. It's just that they shut down that particular stream for the stupid darts. Of all things, I never
Timbo
would've
being
thought that
less
darts video
dented
would've
for
been a
once
thing.
that time.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's just silly to me. But
Timbo's still
I don't know
dumb
what
as
else to say.
shit, man.
It's just really ridiculous, right? Are you guys ready to continue? Because we have a half an hour left.
Yeah,
so
let's
we should have
go.
just enough time to finish the show. Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome to the final part of DSP versus the Internet for April 1st,
Do I need any of
2023.
these?
No, it's not an April Fool's joke. When I was live streaming that last part, it got
One
taken
claims
down
to
on YouTube.
bully him to the
Copyright.
point where
Now,
he
I
has
think
to
it was
shut
from
down
the
DSP Reacts.
darts
That would be
video we were
really
watching
funny.
That literally was like a minute and a half.
And
of
then
darts.
how's he gonna have to spin that? He's gonna have to spin it though. YouTube is persecuting him. YouTube is hurting his business, and he also will have to cry about how it's not fair because the trolls don't get taken down. So that'll be fun.
Darts cover. I don't know how to fix that. Besides, if that video ends up getting like claimed and you can't watch it on YouTube at all, maybe I can have YouTube video editor remove that video.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
So this is a good final video to end on, because this is kind of like
What?
you know, you have friends you grow up with, and then one of your friends gets successful, and the other friends, all of a sudden, they're not friends with them anymore. Oh, I hate that person. They become like jealous.
Is
right?
that what happened to you,
Like,
Phil?
This mentality that because they succeeded in life, you know, more so than you, that now it's almost like they're your enemy, right?
No, DSP again does not understand how the dynamic works. Usually what happens from my experience is that the person becomes successful and then they lose their identity. They stop being, yeah, my chat keeps freezing. Let me try and refresh it. Sometimes that knocks it loose, but I'll give it a couple minutes and then I'm going to take it down. But usually what happens when that happens, where your friend becomes successful or whatever, is that friend forgets where he came from. He forgets who supported him. He forgets basic human decency, like DSP did, you know. But DSP wants to contextualize it as envy, because then it's a character issue on their fault. So that's nice. That's very cute, DSP.
Right? Like, now you're in opposition to them because they were doing better or are in a position to do better, right?
No one's envious.
I don't know
of you,
why
DSP.
a line from a freaking 50 Cent song just popped into my head. Didn't he say a line in that song where he's like, I thought you'd be happy that I blew up or something like that? Right? Doesn't he have that line where basically, I guess the lyric is that he thought that all his friends would be happy for him that he made it? I thought that you'd be happy I made it. That's the line. I thought that you'd be happy I made it. But then in reality, that's
You
not
betrayed
what
your
happened.
friends.
All his friends from back where he came from turned against him and hate him because he blew up and became successful. They don't like him anymore, right? Right? And I mean, did that happen to me? Here's the funny part. I don't know. Very well that could have been. You know, you take a look at my past and some of the people who I used to be friendly with, and then they basically turned on me and hated me after I moved. And then they said, oh, Phil did this, Phil did that, Phil did this, Phil did that, Phil did this, Phil did that. And that's fine, so they never told me the stuff that I was doing wrong. So how do you ever improve?
From their narrative, not only did they tell him multiple times what he did wrong, but they got tired of telling him what he did wrong. And it's true. And that's a relationship you want to end, is if you have to tell the person thousands of times, hey, what you just did was wrong. You're just going to stop telling them. And I was thinking about that recently with people not telling DSP what he did wrong. I think a lot of people probably picked up on that very quickly with him. I think his teachers picked up on it. I think his administrators picked up on it. I think his classmates picked up on it. And that is that DSP can't be corrected. He's just too stupid. So there's no sense in continually asking him to do something. And that's why it is that he remembers his school life so swimmingly. You know, the teachers were nice to me. They all liked me. Everyone thought I was a cool dude. No, dude, a lot of people just gave up trying to get through to you, and it just wasn't worth it. I'm willing to bet that's what happened. He did, but you didn't. Exactly. They were very clear about what they were upset
Maybe
about.
that's part of it. Maybe they thought, oh, here's a guy who was along with us. He was a Street Fighter player, and, you know, he decided to become a YouTuber, and he blows up on YouTube. And now he changes. He's successful. He's moving across the country, away from us. And maybe that was part of it. Maybe not. You know, you'll never know. You'll never be able to go inside the actual mind of someone and know what's going on.
The king of hate. You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself.
Once you go to the dark side, it's hard to go back from that. You know what I'm saying?
But the guy makes an interesting point. If you know someone who ends up becoming successful, why would you want to bring them down or feel bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, feel bad towards them. Again, I think that lyric actually resonates with me. I thought that you'd be happy.
Hold on, I gotta turn him down a little bit. He's a little too loud for me. And another thing DSP overlooks here is that a lot of envy comes from proximity. If you always go to the same gas station and always get a lottery ticket there, and then the winning lottery ticket gets sold from there, you're going to get annoyed because, hey, I go there every day. It should have been my lottery ticket. And DSP hates people who become successful as well. And it's for that proximity effect. Why did Keemstar become popular? I basically did the same kind of content. Yeah, but you didn't monetize it the right way. Or why did Ninja become popular? I've been doing games longer. You just didn't do the right things, man. And he hates on all those people who became famous. And he'll say, well, they weren't close to me. No, but they were your coworkers, essentially. They are your contemporaries, your peers. So why are you upset and envious of them? I don't know. It's probably a different scenario entirely. DSP would say I'm an idiot.
I made it. You know, someone who you were friendly with, or maybe
If
maybe
only
even a
we
family
all had
member. And then all of a sudden, just because someone has a
thoughts
modicum
and
of success
feelings.
that maybe you don't have, now they're your enemy. Now
Yeah, we need
you
some
turn on
sort
them,
of
now
like
you
psychic
hate them. You know what I'm
resonance
saying?
system.
That's kind of
He
messed
acts like
up,
he became an
right?
instant billionaire.
I think.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he says that
But,
he
you
made
know,
a ton of
to some
money, but
extent,
then
the other
people
way,
call
too,
him out on that.
maybe-
He says,
maybe
actually, I
those
didn't really
people
make that
who,
much money.
They think that you're someone who stepped on them to get to where you are.
Yes.
And that's why they have that resentment, right?
Yes.
You stepped on me to get to the level
Yes.
of success you're at, and now you're just going to leave me behind, right?
No.
You know, I had those conversations with someone like John Rambo. I had that conversation with him before I moved. And for him,
You
his
did go to
mentality
the
was
other
no,
side of the
just do what's
country.
best
Why
for you.
not somewhere
Alright.
closer?
But,
It
you know,
would have
things
been
happened as they
beneficial as
happened,
well
right?
if you're
So,
dead.
who
Yeah.
knows? I mean, well, I don't think we'll ever really know the truth. We've heard
It
your
was
side,
really
we've heard
dumb.
my side. Usually the truth lies somewhere in the middle, right?
No,
But
that's not entirely
that's
true.
pretty crazy, right? Anyway,
Not John Rambo again. Fucking John Rambo is such a piece of shit. I hate that guy. All right, guys, thank you.
I get kind of annoyed by that sentiment that the truth lies in the middle, because it's often used by people like DSP to basically weasel out of accountability for things. No, sometimes there's just cases where one person is wrong. It actually happens more often than you think, DSP, and I think that's what happened here. You were wrong. You were a bad person, and they got tired of your crap. And they realized that the amount of damage you could do was lessened by being across the country. And also, you shit on them. That's something else he forgets to bring up a lot, is that the reason why they came out with the video in the first place is because he shit on them. Just openly, one stream, right beforehand. And they said, okay, enough's enough, we're going to make a video right now. DSP does not see that connection between those two events. They were completely isolated events that had no relation whatsoever with each other, apparently.
Thank you so much. Great show this week. Thank you for all the submissions. Thank you for all the
Very
support. Thank you for
frustrating.
memberships. Until next week, DSP versus the Internet
God, how
signing
can you
off.
be
I'll
such
see
a
you then.
child?
Okay. All right, guys, that was fun. That was a
No.
good stream. I apologize because obviously the thing got derailed by the freaking stream getting shut down, having to make a new one, right? I have no idea why this stream.
We should assign blame
Yeah,
first,
it was
DSP.
one of the
Who's
slowest
to
streams I've
blame
ever
here?
done.
Is it Rambo's fault?
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's...
That's wild. And this one is, I think it's the same thing where he's talking about the success thing.
Now the message from me to all of you is, please do not have a crab mentality.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
That's interesting. So this is a good final video to end on, because this is kind of like, you know, you have friends you grow up with. And
Okay, yeah, it is the same video. And that one's about the stream getting claimed. Alright, so we'll just sit here and wait for this dude then. On Thanksgiving. Yeah, shit on people on Thanksgiving, man. It's toxic. They grow and did better than him. Rambo involved with movies. Hell yeah, really? What movies has he gotten involved with? Lots of people become jerks when they get fame. It's a common movie trope. DSP is retconning it. Yeah. What should have happened was that as soon as he became famous, all of his friends should have said, DSP, you deserved all of this. We love you and we love your content. And in fact, I think we should work for you for free because then we can get paid in exposure. I really hate when he claps into the mic. Yes, his kindergarten, what was it? Assembly clap. Phil thinks he's famous on the internet, but what he doesn't understand is that he's not famous, he's infamous. Yeah, infamous is, while infamy is something that you can still benefit from and still monetize, it's not positive. No matter how much you want it to be. What did he end up saying about the Trump thing? I didn't see anything about it. I would think that if you said anything about it, it would have been broadcast on video. But I saw that Snort Hogan got taken off YouTube. That bums me out. Should I start watching my back? Is Superhound coming for me next? You're welcome to come for me, Superhound. I don't care. I'll contest it all day. You can have my address. We can go hang out, man. You can build model kits with me. Tell you what, you need a hobby anyway. You can help me build some of this shit. DSP, I think Tevin put it right, that DSP is very much a rapper mentality. And that a lot of rappers have that mentality of, I succeeded, therefore everyone's jealous of me. No, what usually happens is the same people that you grew and suffer alongside get annoyed seeing you walking around with a gigantic fur coat and a new Rolls Royce and all that. They get a little annoyed by that. It's not envy, it's annoyance. But whatever. Thankfully, it's not DSP's fault. Can you imagine? I'm waiting for DSP to become a rapper. He should have become a rapper. I think that was a lost opportunity there. Let's see, I need to polish this one. I use 2500. These are great. They're Infinity model sanding sponges. Pretty dope. Definitely recommend them. Roddy Boomer was struck again? Yeah, a lot of people are getting knocked off the internet. I'm not really that worried about it. I can make another channel or go to Odyssey or whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I will be annoyed by losing videos that I find artistic, because that's what this is mostly for me. It's an artistic outlet more than a DSP outlet. DSP is just fun art to comment on. But if someone's going to be a bitch about it, nothing really I can say. It's your parents' fault, not mine. So, there is the winner of the DSP figure contest. I plan on buying one and making it on stream and painting it and everything. So that'll be really fun. And I want to do some detail work on it because there's some stuff I want to add to it. I'm pretty excited. Gunfire is less annoying than DSP's clapping. Well, at least it sounds powerful and cool. DSP doesn't use headphones, so he doesn't understand how annoying sudden over sharp sounds are. Yeah. Honestly, if he held himself to the arbitrary standards he held others to, his head would explode. But the standards don't exist because DSP actually believes them. They exist to justify why he isn't. Yes, you're absolutely right. And it's... Everyone's a hypocrite. Everyone's a hypocrite to some capacity. My biggest hypocrisy is that I say I hate mayonnaise, and yet a couple of my favorite foods have mayonnaise as a primary ingredient. So I'm a hypocrite. But the thing is that the degrees of hypocrisy, the more intense it is, the more you get held accountable for it. And for DSP, every single view that he has is the most intense view that could exist. You know, amiibos are shit, and you're an inbred idiot if you like amiibos. DSP, you like this gamer stuff. That doesn't count. And he applies that to everything. And that's why people get so frustrated with him, is that he's not just a hypocrite, but he's a cartoonish level hypocrite. He's the religious dude who says gays are immoral, and then you catch him at the airport, you know, with a call boy. About everything.
Good spirits.
No, I'm in good spirits, DSP. I'm building Gundam.
Welcome. Ready for more Las Plagas action tonight in Resident Evil 4 Remake. You know, I didn't want to not play this game for 2 days just because we were doing different stuff during the daytime. You know, went really well.
Oh crap, there's a lot of parts I wasn't supposed to cut out.
You know, it was a pretty good stream. Hopefully we can have just as much fun and progress tonight, I would hope. Last night was very frustrating. Definitely frustrating because of the situation.
Oh, really?
You know, that I got myself into. Not knowing what was
coming. I think
coming.
just archive your stuff or add copyright music. I hear you can't strike if a channel's playing for copyright music.
Last night, I probably would have conserved ammo and.
That's why I have my Russian music play
for the first time.
Before every stream.
Keep in mind, they
so that's good.
A lot of the game around. For example, in the original,
I get copyright claimed every time for that.
There's a lot of
which I don't feel is right. Come on, lady.
With cages and puzzles, and I remember specifically some fake walls with guys shooting through them. I remember a cage comes up, you get trapped, you have to fight a bunch of guys, including the guys with the claws, the Wolverine claws. In that room and stuff like that. They've taken all of that out of the game. They removed all of that. And they replaced it with other things, which is good. It
We're gonna
definitely
hold
makes
that
the game feel
hypocrisy
fresh,
over
but
your
we don't
head,
know what's
and
coming.
mayo is usually
like that
gross.
bridge room is completely
You got
different
me.
from the original. It's similar
You
in
got
some
me.
ways, but they changed a lot about it to the point where
You
it's
ever
very
see
challenging
Christmas
now.
Story?
And he says you don't know what's
The
going
part
on. You
where
don't
they
know what's
talk
gonna be
about
in
the
room
old
or
man
whatever.
really likes
You just
turkey,
can't be ready for it.
and you know he sneaks in
but
there
you
and
know
eats
what?
some of
I'm
the turkey
talking through
before
it.
it's
I am
ready.
persevering.
That's how I am
and
with
I'm
stuff
happy
like Olivia salad.
that, you guys
Olivia
are
salad is
enjoying
so damn
Resident Evil 4
tasty
Remake as we
that
continue
when my
this
wife
2
makes
hours
some and
progress
she
here
says,
tonight.
"Okay, now leave that alone. Don't
We'll
touch
see how
it.
it goes. You know,
Don't
we are
touch it.
still
Let
in
it
the
let it
Salazar
set."
Castle.
Mm-mm.
This is
That's
now
not happening.
our-
I'm
we're
eating
already
some.
5 hours into the castle. The castle
Don't
is a
tell her.
long segment of the game for sure.
She already knows.
I would think we're probably almost at the
But
end.
that
We would
mayonnaise
go
is
actually
like
finish the
90%
castle
of Olivia
tonight. I
salad.
don't remember how much more we have, but I think we have a bit coming. So, again, we'll see how it goes. And thank you for everyone being here chilling with me for the next couple of hours. For those who
It's
like
the biggest
variety,
issue I
who
have
definitely
is
like the last 2 days
hypocrisy and
with
elitism.
Absent
Yes.
And today it was DSP versus the internet. But for those of you who are just here for the
And
gameplay,
It makes
tomorrow
it
we
hard
get
to
back
make the
normalcy.
argument that
4
DSP
straight
is
days
so
of nonstop gameplay here on
psychopathic
DSP Gaming
that he
starting
doesn't
tomorrow.
understand the
We've
way the
got
world works. Because
Metroid
that's how it
Prime
is with
Remastered,
psychopaths.
and then we've got Like the
Psychopaths
Dragon-
will
excuse
be
me, we've got,
tossing their
Elder
feces and
Scrolls
stuff
4,
because they're too damn
Oblivion.
crazy to
And
understand the
then
difference
on
between
Monday,
stuff.
we've
Whereas
got,
DSP understands the
more
difference
Resident Evil
and
4 Remake on
understands
the main
reality,
stream.
but
Then we got Like the Dragon
intentionally
Nation, and then
circumvents
we
it.
just do that again for 2 more days. So 4 more
exhausting.
days of non-stop gameplay that I hope you guys are looking forward to. So thank you. And thank you in advance
Maybe
to anyone
Ice
here who supports the
Yamamoto.
stream tonight. As you
Maybe
know,
get along. He
it's
loves Gundam.
crowdfunding to help
That'd
make
be
my
cool.
living.
I'd
If you
love
guys
to.
could support the stream in any way, it is greatly appreciated. You know the ways to do it.
Do you guys
Like
want
the
to see
stream.
some of my
That
completed
helps
builds?
a ton for engagement.
Hold
You
on,
can
I'll
do
show
100
you
likes
some.
tonight. I'll do a celebratory bubble blow.
I have to move the camera. I don't want to dox
Contribute
myself.
via super chat, super stickers, memberships, get the memberships or tips. I will give you a shout out during the stream when I get a chance between the action. You know, we have rewards goals in place for tips if we hit certain tip milestones, and that would be great to hit some of those tonight, perhaps. So thank you guys again in advance for any contributions at all as we progress here tonight. All right. How was dinner? It was good. It was the Mexican bake that my wife makes, and it was delicious. It was very, very good. Anyone have anything they want to chat about before we begin here? Lucas Nooker says the castle will finish at chapter 12. So we're on chapter 10. So 2 more chapters of the castle. Got it. So we're close. We are close. We'll see. I don't know. Last night, chapter 9 was very lengthy. You know, it had the whole first segment was that very challenging room, and then the second segment was the Ashley segment. So we'll see tonight how long chapters 10 and 11 are.
It's also a big ass bastard, but it's okay.
Let's see here. I've never had ringworm or a staph infection.
Let's
No.
show off some show
Let's
and
sit
tell
down.
here.
I'm eating spaghetti. So far, I like it. It's the first time you've ever had spaghetti, or are you just saying so far you're liking this particular spaghetti?
So here's
It
my
sounds weird to me
gun
that it's the
cannon.
First time you had spaghetti.
I painted this one.
No, we have not reached the
Airbrush and
regenerators
rattle
yet.
cans
The
for part
regenerators
of
are
it.
coming. I
And I
know,
really
the
like
spiky
the
ones, right? I don't
kind
know
of
if they
blue
look
urban
spiky in
camo
this
that
one,
I did with it.
but they were spiky in the original Resident Evil 4, so I'm sure they're coming, and
It's
that's
really
going to be
cool. I really like
so
this
exciting.
one. And I did a
What's going on,
semi-gloss
Shooter?
on the
Good evening. It's
visor.
good to see you here
I
tonight.
can't really see it that well, but
The only contribution we have to shout out is
And then
Sam, who says,
the other
"Goodbye,
one,
I am
my
back to
Japanese
farming."
friend said
I
that
don't know
he's
what's
going
up
to
with
take this
Sam.
from my
Sam
house if I
appeared
ever
out of
die,
thin
so
air
watch
yesterday.
out for
No one
that.
knew who he was.
And this
He
is
gifted
the
a ridiculous amount
RB79
of
ball, and I
memberships
really
to
like the
the
decal
channel,
work on there.
right?
I
And
like
a bunch
the
of
finish
super
and
chats.
everything.
Then today, he
Looks
gifted more
really
memberships
cool.
over
My favorite
on
detail though
DSP
are these
Reacts,
little
and then started saying weird things in
hydraulic
super chat no
bars.
one could understand. And now he says,
really
"I'm
cool.
back to farming." So,
And then this one here,
I mean, farming. You would think that's a
This
reference
one's
to
a
kiwi
chunky
farms,
one.
but why would someone who's on kiwi farms come and actually support my content? I have no clue. They hate me over there, so I have no idea why they would be doing that. It's kind of odd, but
this is my
whatever.
real grade
Sam, everyone's
Sazabi.
grateful for the fact
This
that you
thing was a
supported
pain in
channel
the
last
ass, all
24
that
hours, so thank you
decal
for
work.
that. Have a nice life, whoever you are. There you go.
But it's
Good
really
evening,
cool. I really
Haseo.
like
How
how
are
it
you? Good to
came
see you
out.
here tonight.
See, that's the thing, Dustin, because I don't. Yeah, you're right. I
Okay, are we
completely
ready to
misread
get
your comment. I was
started?
about to disagree with you, but no,
Smack
you're
Hammer
called it
One says, "I
exactly.
would
He's a
sell your
sociopath.
sniper
He
by the
understands
semi-auto
what's right and
repair
wrong,
regenerator.
but it only
Faster
applies to him.
sniper.
He's the only
I guess I
person
could
who
do
can be
that, 'cause
wrong,
the
and he's also the only
scope,
person who is right.
Can attach to the other
That's
one
pretty
too,
good,
right?
yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
I'm throwing the scope away if I do that. It's good to see you, Arkham. Jasper is good, Willow. Jasper's relaxing downstairs with Kat. In fact, we had dinner, and Kat has started playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey again.
That's the zombie
now
one
on her
took
Series
forever.
S. She, previously she played it on PS4 years ago when it was new, but she started playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on her Series S now, and she really likes how it looks. It runs at smooth 60 frames per second, and it was, one of her favorite Assassin's Creed games. Actually, she loved it. So she's playing that, and we were right after dinner. Usually after dinner, we sit down and you know, we'll relax for a little bit, and then we'll kind of take a nap, or she'll take a nap, and then I'll get ready to do my second stream.
I'm back.
She just
Put my
played
headphones back on.
Assassin's Creed the whole time. And I was like, damn, you're like really into this. And she's like, yeah, you know. But then she was like, all right, you know what? When you go upstairs, I'll...
Sazabi. S-A-Z-A-B-I.
What do you guys think of the new setup? I think for gaming, this setup looks good. You got Super Mario Brothers 3 on my right. Of course, it's your left. And
Thank
then
you.
We got Mega Man 3.
He got
on
doxed
my
and all.
left, which
He's
is your right. That's the Mega Man 3 from January. Okay? And I got now the lamp is over there. I think this looks good for gaming. However,
He's
when
a
it's
butthurt
widescreen
individual.
for the podcast,
Real great
it
Epion
does
coming
look
soon.
lopsided.
Real great
This
Epion looks
picture
really
is
good.
huge. This picture
I want to
extends
buy
all
it,
the way
but there's
off
like a
over
ton
this
of other
one.
stuff I want to
But
buy
I think it
first.
looks pretty good.
So I'm a little bummed out, but I'll get over it.
For gaming anyway. And that, you know, for the most part, I'm doing gaming more than I'm doing
Wasn't the
podcasting.
members goal supposed to be
This is for
daily and not
April.
change each
I hope
time
you
he hits
guys
it?
like it. And
You're
you know,
right.
every month I'll
But
be
stop
mixing
bringing
it up,
that up.
shuffling it around a little bit more.
I have no idea what you're
This
talking
is
about.
the last new piece of artwork you guys haven't seen yet in the setup. So now we got 2 Mario Brothers. One's Mario 1, one's Mario 3. We
They
got
do
Ninja Gaiden
minus
2, we
Little
got
Bill,
2 Mega Man,
aka
and we've got
I see another
Punch
guy
Out.
named
All those
JoJo.
that we can alternate
The
every
Bizarre
month.
Adventure guy?
I'm glad you like it, Hiseo. Gut says, I'm fully caught up on your Metroid Prime playthrough. Looking forward to more tomorrow. Yes, that should be fun.
I
Should
played
be
the
fun tomorrow.
Gundam Model Kit tabletop.
And, I have
It's
no
really
recollection
fun.
Where the hell we were in that game, but it should be good.
It's pretty
Okay.
obscure. I've never met a person who knew what I was talking about in person.
We'll have a Street Fighter theme set up in June. I don't have any Street Fighter art, so I guess the answer there is
What?
no.
The game that you're the
Okay,
best
you guys ready?
at?
Let's jump in.
Wait, OIC got doxxed. Am I reading that right?
Alrighty, everyone.
I hadn't
Good
heard
evening and
about
welcome
that.
back to
It'd be
Resident
really
Evil
funny.
4 Remake. Once again, I'm playing this on my late
And
night
I
stream,
don't
2
support
nights in a row
that,
here.
but it's funny.
And, jumping in, someone got an interesting recommendation.
I haven't
They
checked
said
Kiwi
sell your
Farms in a
current
little bit,
sniper
though.
rifle. And let's see how much it would be worth.
Last time I
right
checked it,
now.
it was kind of getting a little.
Sell your current sniper rifle.
It's kind of getting a little depressing, so
Wow,
I
it's
took
worth
us
nothing.
a little bit of
It's
time
only
away from it.
1T3000. That's lame, actually. Because they're saying you should buy.
They were showing
the
too
other
many DSP
semi-automatic
fans
sniper
that
rifle,
were
because that's going to be way better moving forward.
uniquely
You're gonna
challenged,
need it for
if
some
you know what I'm
enemies
saying.
coming up.
No,
What
detractor was
really
acting
sucks
like a
about that
Spurg
is
named
I-
Master. Oh, okay.
I did tune it up a bit, but not that much. So I guess maybe that's why it's not so.
Every time I see
expensive.
one of
Alright.
DSP's fans on Kiwi Farms, I get
The
really
Stingray's
depressed
30,000.
because
I think
you know
I
we
will. I
joke
think I'm
about
gonna take the
DSP's
advice.
fans, but
I think I'm going
The
to
real deal
sell.
isn't
I'm going to sell
funny.
the standard sniper rifle. I'm going to buy this one because the scope attaches to this one too. I think I'm going to do it. I think that makes sense.
well, I'm a little too quick.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to take that advice.
Again?
That's good advice.
Did it get shut
Let's do
down in
that.
the time
Sell
since
this.
I last read it? Let's see, I last read it last Monday, is when I was
Buy the Stingray.
reading it.
It says no space.
That's crazy. It's kind of like this website that I used to watch shows called WCO Forever. It's a
I guess I have too many guns.
cartoon
No, I didn't.
depository.
There
You
I
can watch
sorted
any
it.
anime,
I
any
just had to
cartoon
sort
on
it,
there.
That's all.
And that shit gets taken off the internet bi-monthly. Every 2 months it's gone.
This gun turns heads into pumpkins, mate.
Okay.
Take this for a rampage through the patch.
Very cool.
Okay. So now we already have the
Where's
scope for it.
Ashley
I'm
at?
curious, what is
She
the cost
alright?
to upgrade it?
She's probably
To upgrade
very
the
good
power
because DSP's not
would be
stabbing her.
20,000. I think I'll do it.
Well,
There you go.
what can I start assembling? I want to make the feet.
Okay. One great
Start
thing
at
about
the
the
bottom.
Stingray, it's not a bolt, so Leon keeps his eye down the sight between fires. He's a people person. Cool. Why does it say extra tune-up? Oh, because if you remember, what's the unique upgrade for this thing?
Okay.
Increase rate of fire by 2 times. Wow, double your fire rate. Remember, I have the exclusive ticket, but I haven't decided what I want to put it on yet. I bought it, but I'm not sure what I want to put it on.
Was
at
it cheap?
all.
Did you get it at
What's the-
Walmart?
You know, penetrate 5 targets with the Punisher.
No, it's still up. Okay.
Increase attack speed by 1.5 with the
I was going to say, there's no way.
1.5 power for the shotgun.
That's a little too fast. Come
1.5
on.
power for the TMP. 1.5 power for this new assault rifle I literally just got. And 1.5 power for the broken
I'm thinking about what I
Seems
want to do for
insane.
the
Does
DSP
that not
figure.
seem crazy
I was
with
thinking
power?
about giving
You're
it like
gonna
a Super
more than-
Saiyan paint
than
job.
double the power
But
of your
DSP would be
Magnum,
Super Gout.
right?
And no, he'd be Ultra Toxicity.
I almost
Level
feel like I'm
1.
going to kill things with 1 to 2
And
shots.
so I wanted to do
lost
some
and
sort
shit
of like a
right?
toxic
That
paint
seems pretty
scheme.
crazy to me. I don't know.
That would
seems
be
really
maybe
ridiculous. Maybe I'm
chrome
wrong,
underneath
but
and then like
I think that would
transparent
be what I want
green.
to put it on. That seems so.
So it kind of glows.
Good.
I think that'd be really cool.
Oh yeah. People person said he had a different Magnum called the Killer 7. I don't have that, and I'm probably not getting it. I've already upgraded this Magnum a significant amount, so I doubt I'm buying another one. So,
Anything else I can help pleasant?
let me take a quick look.
Mm-hmm.
does the scope now go on
Scopely?
onto this?
You should give them some money.
There you go.
No, this was months ago. I
Here
tried
it
to
is.
Google this.
Here it
There
is.
you are. Oh.
Pretty good. It's smooth too. Wow, it's smooth.
Are you guys
and-
trying to post a URL in the
It's
chat?
a really smooth
If
sniper
you are,
rifle.
it's not really going to work.
Like, I'm moving around
I've
way better than I was
changed
with
the
the other
damn
gun.
settings on my
I wonder if it has
stream
better handling.
upwards of 60
Seems
times.
nice. That
Feels
was a
like
good
anyway. It feels like 60
recommendation.
times. To let URLs on,
alright,
and
well,
it just doesn't happen.
We're very low on ammo, but what are you gonna do, right? The only ammo that I can craft is handgun ammo, so I'm not even.
Cyrex
gonna
was
bother
talked to
with that right
some.
now, 'cause I
God
absolutely
damn
need
it.
I'm also not gonna
Cyrex,
burn my
stop.
boobs until I need it. Right now, my shotgun.
It's not even going to work anyway,
is useless.
Cyrex. Even kids know you look like a monster.
Might get rid of it eventually.
Kids are the most scared of monsters.
Okay. So, all right. Let's see what happens.
Cyrex, honey,
Let's
please.
Continue. Continue on. So if you remember, we had opened the door up here, and this is where we need to go. Now we had actually gone outside and done. We had gone back to where Ashley was. We had tracked back to Ashley's area and done all the optional stuff there. So now we have to hook a left and check out what we have over here. So let's find out. And by the way, I hope everything's good. I can't. The frame rate's supposed to be 60. It looks a little, maybe even choppy to me. I don't know.
So there's a tournament going on in my
Maybe
area,
choppy, maybe it's time for
and
me to
I
start
wish I
running
had.
DC, I'm not sure.
Well, I wish I had more time to work on it, but I wanted to make a
Sometimes it
DSP
doesn't
model
accurately
kit,
represent
and of course I'd use the
exactly
AC
anyway,
guy
so.
and paint it in DSP colors,
Here we are.
and it'd be called the
And
AC
show treasures in the
guy.
next room. Oh crap!
He was
I think
talking
I
to a
remember this
14-year-old girl. God
room. Is this
damn,
not
man.
the room with the flying enemies?
This dude.
What the fuck did I literally just say?
Cyrex, please. You would think that slap to the face would do something for him, but apparently not.
I literally just said, "Is this not the room with the flying enemies?"
Why are you
And
yelling
they
at me?
instantly appeared.
How much did you do on his day stream? I didn't see. I know he got
Because
copyright
one bullet
struck.
seems to stun.
That was
Because I
funny to
upgraded
me.
my Punisher enough that it's really powerful.
I know he'd be annoyed that
The
I find
moment
it
I
funny, but
said
it's
it, he
funny.
appeared.
The H&K G36 with the
Shit,
birth
where am I gonna
defect
go?
AK. Oh,
Can I? I can't. Oh, can I come over? Oh, you come over. Oh,
hey man, he's gonna make that gun work somehow.
Oh shit! All right, fuck this guy. I'm not
somehow.
fighting him. I'm going in.
You guys might overlook this gun, but it's actually really good.
You don't have to fight every enemy. Fuck that.
Oh wow, that's a big ass gap there. See that gap? I have
Okay.
to seal that.
A Spinel? Are we gonna just find random Spinels now? Because remember, up to this
that.
point we didn't. But now it seems like we're
Come
finding
on.
them in the environment, which would
Come
be
on.
great if we keep
Focus,
finding
fool.
them.
Well, anyway.
Ah. Oh, Magnum ammo, submachine gun ammo. Well, that's a good thing. See, the Alchemist says there's actually a video about these real-life guns, like in real life.
Yeah,
I'd
they're
like to
real
see.
life guns,
Maybe if
DSP.
you want to suggest it for the next DSP React, sure. You know, the
Yeah,
next
DSP is gonna react to
and that is,
guns.
which will be next week.
Wow, did
Find-
you see
find
that
if there's
thing?
anything up to
That
suggest
thing
stuff
fired
yet.
out a bunch of...
Next
Okay,
couple
so
days, I will.
the way guns work, right,
Alright.
is that you pull the trigger and then, like, it shoots out metal. Now, it's not really sure how it works.
And birds flying by. Nice atmosphere. Right?
14 might be too
Random
mature
Spinels
for
are
him.
rare
Yeah,
so-
he might actually
yeah, I
have
think I've
to
only found like one or two random ones.
find
in the
a
game.
literal toddler. But even then, they're
Regardless
going to be
of
grossed out by him.
July, 2 years since my awakening.
And I'm not advocating that. I'm saying that there's no way that
Righteous
anyone's going to
undertaking
be
improve upon the flaws of our human
down with
form,
that stupid shit.
seek perfection is observed in our arthropodal siblings. To this cause, I shall willingly devote my life. January, 4 years since my awakening, my efforts to transfuse the black liquid into the body are to the precipice of success.
The gout?
The womb is the key. A pure soul proves to be a highly malleable and adaptive subject. January, 6 years since my
that's gluing.
awakening, I have named these sacred larvae carried in the womb.
Larvae?
U2 after my own.
It's not larvae, is it? It's larva. Oh, it's plural. My mistake.
My headphone cord is pretty knotted here, so maybe I'll unplug it and try to unknot it when I read this. They shall carry the prestige of my family name as if I had spawned them of my own flesh.
Yes?
The U2 are now close to the size of adult humans, and they will continue to feed.
I'm a fallible
and
adult
multiply. I have
human.
successfully created a new species. He's talking about the bugs, right? The bug creatures.
I don't
Master
know.
Ramon has recognized my efforts and blessed me.
Never
with
played
his
this game,
praise.
DSP.
He has
You're the
taken
gamer.
to calling them
Rack's got some
no
ladies
vistador,
before. Oh god.
meaning the
No.
unseen.
I've seen the
been
ladies
told
that
that
Cyrex
Mr.
has gotten.
Sadler
I don't know
himself
which trailer
has
park he's
expressed pleasure
trolling,
with
but he
my
should
work.
probably upgrade
What
at
an
some point.
extraordinary honor this is. I can hardly see the tip of my quill with tears of joy. His humble servant, Isidro Uriarte Talavera. So it sounds
Nailed
like
it.
someone was infected with Las excuse me, Las Plagas, and then basically was like joined the cult, and then was trying to find a way to use Las Plagas to make actual like new creatures, and that's how they made these bug creatures.
Thanks to the Lord, DSP.
That's freaking weird. I received my first tip of the night.
Yay!
A $2 tip here
$2.
from
You got $2 more?
anonymous tipper saying, "What's your favorite David Lynch film?" Oh man, that's a tough question.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Mulholland
I remember
Drive
him
is
saying that was like
insanely confusing to the point where you scratch your head, you have no idea what you're watching. The Twin Peaks movie is again quite good, but a lot of it is a weird retread of the show to the point where again it gets confusing as to what's really happening in the movie.
Isn't that the whole point, though?
I'm trying to remember the other movies that I've seen of his. I've seen a few, and every one is confusing. They're all meant to be like that. They're pretty
When DSP says that,
You know,
it's hard to take it seriously because he gets
I would say
confused by
they're
simple
pretty-
stuff.
There's a unique style to his movies that makes you think, it makes you wonder what's going on. And as long as you're okay with that and you understand you're probably not going to get a full explanation.
That wasn't the answer to the
They're
question.
not bad movies. I would
He
say.
didn't ask if you thought they were good
Anyway,
movies or
thank you for
not.
the
He
tip.
said which one was your favorite.
I received a very generous
Didn't he? Am I
$50 tip
stupid?
from Lisa Lou tonight. Thank
Nice.
you very
Thanks,
much
OIC.
to Lisa Lou for a whopping $50 tip tonight. That
You're
is
OIC
awesome.
to me,
What
I
a
don't
way to
care.
start the stream. Thank you so very much. Here's a nice animation. Let's get you on the leaderboard, and then let's get those glasses on for you. Thank you, thank you. And,
There you go. You got your $50, DSP. Feel better? Now you can afford the good car wash.
Hitting a milestone tonight is awesome. Thank you so much. And of course, now we are more than halfway to the hat goal as well at 100. Let's get these cleaned. There we go.
I hope you're writing all this
Alright,
down,
thank you for
DSP,
that,
for when your
and,
taxes are due.
Let's add that to the running total of tips as well for tonight. Get that to 52. Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank OIC. Yeah.
Very good.
Thanks for the
Okay.
money, dummy.
Shoot. There we go. Cool.
You think that these government agencies should
Alright,
just go ahead and pay
let's
these
see.
Social Security payments to DSP
There's gonna
directly?
be a lot
Kind
more
of cut
those
out the
bugs.
middleman, you
Just
know?
face it. They're coming up. There's going to be a ton, right?
It's a little bit more convenient that
Apparently
way.
there's 2 treasures in this next room. But if I remember correctly, this is the room where tons of those bugs come out. It's like a gauntlet of bugs in the original. I'm almost positive this was a gauntlet room.
Like the Dark Legacy game? I love that game.
What is that over there?
My brother and I used to rent that all the time
Switchers.
from
See how that goes
Blockbuster.
red? Looks like there's a switch there. Huh.
I bet the car wash was mad dirty.
Gunpowder.
I bet the car was mad dirty.
I'll definitely
Yeah,
get a hand
I
grenade.
bet that it would have to
Let's see
take
here.
multiple trips through the
Oh,
car
wow,
wash
I
to even
can
get all
craft
that
a ton of
caked
shit
off
now.
crap out
Do I
of
want to
there.
craft shotgun shells? Do I want to craft some machine gun ammo? Rifle ammo? How many do I get? 7? 7 rifle ammo, which is a good amount.
This is the
I
most
have
stressful part
only
is
12
this glue
gunpowder, so
stuff.
if I do that, I'm done. I can't do any more. Same thing if I do shotgun shells, I'm done. I can only do the 1. I could make a ton of handgun ammo. I could make 2 full... You know what? I think I'm just going to do that.
Do it,
Handgun
DSP. I
is so
believe in you.
useful, fuck this.
What kind of ammo do we want to shoot
Just take
Ashley with?
advantage of it and make a ton of it. Sort now, because I used a bunch of those little resources, right? I
Alright,
think
so
that
this
was
should
a
be
better bet.
alright.
Especially because the gun is doing good damage against these things. So, what's going on, SD Chargers? Good evening. Good to have you here. All right.
Wish the UK had
we
Adult
are
Swim.
a
It would be
$2
interesting. I'd
tip
like to
here
see UK Adult
from-
Swim. Oh, I see claiming
Anonymous
Phil
Timber
as...
says, I appreciate your words on Mr. Lynch. Keep on doing you. I'm a
That's
OJ
pretty
fan.
funny.
With Comic-Con. Oh, really?
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. You should.
Awesome. Glad to have you on the stream. Thank you for the support. I haven't been to a Comic-Con in a decade, so it was a long time ago when I met you. That's for sure. Thank you so much. Okay. Now.
Oh,
we
I
are.
was thinking of
Let's go.
something last night after the stream. I forgot to mention something about his
I'm gonna
weird
guess they
paranoia
changed
that he has
I'm gonna
that people
guess
are
this
going to
is
track him down or whatever.
It looks different.
And I was saying it's really easy to track DSP down.
there.
By that same
But almost- wait a
extension,
minute.
DSP's fans, if they really wanted to,
That.
they could find DSP.
That's one right
and go
there.
and hang out with him and
Is
have a
it
beer with
dead?
him.
Do I risk a bullet? Fuck it.
Now,
It's
the
a
question
lie.
is,
I knew
who
it.
would DSP dread running into more,
Fucker's
a
a lie.
detractor or a fan?
I called it, man.
I would be scared of his fans more than detractors, honestly.
They're all falling. Look. I fucking called it.
They
They're
didn't
trying to
need
trick
super chat stamps from the government, so they don't waste their money on food and rent.
Oh,
I agree.
fucking ass.
I would think DSP would be against this idea because it's much better to get money out of people who are alive than dead, and eventually they're going to kill themselves by not, you know, meeting their basic needs, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Ew,
DSP's
exploding.
basic needs need to be met.
It fucking exploded when you kill it. Damn, that's gross.
Very cool.
So there's another one right there. If we go fly, I think it's stuck.
Whale March.
Fly up here.
Yeah, we should have WhaleCon. DSP hosts WhaleCon.
See, he's like stuck.
And he shows up in
Come up here. It can't
like
get
a
my
parade
height.
float, but it's made to look like a ship. That'd be pretty cool. Didn't know
What
I
the
see
hell?
trying to meet up with
Are you
DSP a
shitting me?
bunch of
Come
times
on.
in the past.
He's gotta heal now. Well, it's
If he
dead.
did,
It's
I'm not
exposed to my
familiar with
face.
that
I guess we're
lore.
definitely
I admit.
All right. There we go. What are you gonna do, right? All right. Well, good news is I didn't get surprised,
Apparently he didn't try very
right?
hard because it would be
It
really
was
easy
like
to.
brown, and I shot it. And
Just
then
wait
it
by the car
turned
wash.
normal color. Are there more in the room?
Look for the guy who doesn't know what he's doing
There may be
in
more
renting.
in the room.
It's
that
bound to be
blended
DSP.
in like that. They're still kind of playing the music, making me feel like there are going to be more. Look around here.
Should I paint this one? I don't know.
Oh, I hear one. What the fuck is it? It's got to be downstairs, because I don't see anything here. Right?
How many people give Phil money? It's roughly, it's below 10. He has single
The
digit
music is
monetary
awesome.
supporters.
It's creepy as shit.
OIC said that during Twitch a bit he lives in Tacoma.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, let's go.
And could find
Let's go.
DSP location no problem. Yeah, exactly. So why doesn't he? Maybe you should discourage him, DSP. No, actually, he should encourage him. That way he can just get the money directly
Yeah,
and
bitch.
not have these shitheads comments on how much money he gets. They have no idea how much
Pop,
money I
motherfucker,
get.
Pop goes to Cazador. Whatever the hell
He should
they're
leave it in like an envelope right
They're
outside
called
the gate
Cazadors,
to
right?
his
They're
gated
called,
community. That way, you know,
Novellador.
he doesn't actually have to run into the guy, right? Feels good. Alright, so that's done. Man, that's a
Damn it,
lot
the
of
right
parts,
color
too.
handgun
Crap.
ammo. Whoa, man, I didn't know it could go that far. Whoa, what the hell?
I'm gonna take a break from that.
Die exploded.
It was during the time DSP was crying about getting a new system.
I didn't have the right
yeah,
with the handgun ammo.
the laptop
So
arc. I
the
remember the
ammo
laptop
probably would've run
arc.
out already, but this is
It
pretty
never
good.
actually got
Looks pretty
resolved.
good for
It was a
so
season that never had its
There's
plot
gotta be a
resolved.
lot more in here, so let's be careful. I want to investigate the whole room, obviously. There's just items everywhere. Let's be careful.
What do you enjoy more,
Some
making a
awesome
pristine
gunpowder.
model or
Actually,
a
I
combat
could
worn
probably
one?
make- I was just gonna say, I
My
could probably
aesthetic
make
is
even more
pristine.
handgun ammo, so
I
we can
like
do it.
the
Why not?
War Museum aesthetic. I don't really like battle
Okay.
damage. I like when other people do it. I like what other people can accomplish, but I don't like doing it myself.
Okay, be careful, because you know there's gonna be more.
I see some
I don't
cool
see
ass
them.
stuff with
They're
that.
not gonna pop out of somewhere. Over there, we've got a treasure, but I'd have to figure out how to get to it. I see a ladder down from up there, so it looks like we have to. Go
These older models
around
take forever because you have to glue all
Oh,
the
wait,
pieces
wait.
in and wait for them to dry to sand
Oh,
them
you
down.
fucker! You tricky fucker! Oh, here we go.
That season got canceled midway through. Yeah,
Fall
he
and die,
could
bitch.
see that he wasn't going to get it happening.
Go, and kick it. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you bring it up, he'll yell at you. I don't know what you're talking about. My computer's always been fine. Fuck you. These people make these conspiracy theories, dude.
Where'd he go? Oh shit, he's right behind me. Let me
Yeah, that went up. That worked out really well. That's
Where
not
is he? Oh shit! Oh, he went right in front of me. I couldn't see
got
him.
him slapped. Nice. It'd be like that scene in the Joker where Arthur goes to Wayne. Yeah,
They're
exactly
weak,
like
but they're
that.
Quick and annoying. So you gotta be careful. I'm gonna have to heal again. I'm pretty sure I grabbed some healing items here.
If you
I
put
did,
your ear to the
perfect.
ground,
I actually got
OIC,
to
you'll
heal.
eventually hear where Cat's
Go
coming.
ahead. Just use it. Perfect.
They make fun of my wife for
Alright.
being fat. No, I'm saying she's buff.
Good stuff. You're slow and steady. Look
She's
out
like
for
in
those
Dragon
that
Ball
blend
Z when they
in.
get so strong
Oh,
that
shit,
merely
there's their
stepping on the ground
pods.
creates craters.
Oh, that's neat.
That's how
that
strong
they
she
actually
is.
show their pods then. I don't remember that in the original. This whole door is like locked. Okay. Keep looking around. There's
How
gotta
many-
be more.
How do they have so
Yes,
much
you
money to
can't go over
donate?
there yet.
I don't know.
Go over
I
there
really
after
don't
the
know.
fact.
I can only assume they
Oh,
live
nice.
very
More
Spartan
ammo. My shotgun
lifestyles. They
shells,
must
too.
not spend any money on themselves. They must be dependent on someone else,
All right.
and
Very,
then they
very
get
good.
an allowance,
Can't
basically.
go this way. fly.
It's my only explanation, or at least the only one I have at hand.
Alright, let's keep investigating. Go over here.
Okay, let's cut out the rest of the legs and work on those.
But I gotta be careful. I don't want to just walk into one. Oh, like this. So if they're camouflage, you shoot them, they die instantly? I guess so.
Wait for later in the game. DSP is gonna die to one that's camouflaged.
Oh shit!
Fuck
That was my
this! It's
fault.
not supposed to work that way.
That was totally my fault. 100%. I walked right the fuck into one.
No, you took accountability. That was nice of you, DSP. I admit when I do something
Right
wrong.
here too.
I just don't ever do anything wrong.
Oh.
You saying she's reaching Broly levels? Yeah, exactly. Just putting holes in the ground.
I'm throwing some hand
And there's like energy
grenades.
whooshing around
Actually,
her.
I need to remap
Good thing
my
inflation and
grenades. I don't
recessions
even
don't
have the
exist.
map.
Yeah. Good thing that doesn't
But
ever
sure, I
affect
guess
people
we'll
like
take the
DSP
black bag
supporters.
for now. I have 2
Pretty
hands.
handy, don't you think?
Okay.
I'm really fed up with this. I don't remember that from the original.
No,
It's really
April
pissing me
Fool's
off.
me,
Like,
guys.
dude,
Trust
a
me,
remake
guys.
is
I got enough
intended to
stress
give
in
a
my life.
moderate
I don't
spin.
need
Yes.
April Fool's jokes. Seriously. April Fool's jokes are for people who like they need some to spice up their life. I don't really need to do that.
What?
Mine's quite enough nonsense.
What?
So,
What is this?
Don't need that. Thanks.
What is this
Okay.
weird toxicity towards April
Do you see
Fools
it's
all of a
not
sudden?
haiku? A pitch black dark room, no sources of light.
April
inside,
Fools is
shivers
for
in
people
your
who
veins.
have boring lives, confirmed.
That's creepy.
DSP has an eventful life, if
much.
you guys haven't noticed.
DC.
Uh,
So it's saying there's a treasure
Fighting
in
car
the room
washes.
somewhere. Before we go up, we should go look for that.
you got me there, DSP.
This is the door we came in, isn't it? Or is it not? Is it locked? Oh, we've unlocked the door.
You're gonna have to glue that all
This
down
was
the
the way.
middle.
Okay, this is the front door. Got it. At least we unlocked the short.
These old kids, man.
Good.
It really makes you feel
Where's
spoiled.
this treasure? It showed it over here.
Okay. Oh shit! I forgot that I was in the wrong
Right here.
layout this whole time. I didn't have his chat on screen.
Aha! There we are.
That was stupid.
Pretty hard to see the ruby right there, but we got.
There's
it.
Cat right there on the side of the screen. Just ignore the 2.2K he's losing this year. I'm losing way more than that. See, these trolls don't even have the numbers right. You yell at us when we have them. And also, that brings another question to mind. Whenever he talks about how trolls don't have the numbers right, this is the same guy. The same guy who tried to do the cat scam. And people were guessing that he had a cat. And he said nobody got it right. So even if trolls got the right numbers, which I think they do, he would never give them credit for that. He would never say, oh yeah, they got me there. So what does it matter?
One straight ahead. There's 2 more straight ahead. There's one. Okay, let's kill the loose one.
His
first.
chat is slow anyway.
Couple loosies.
Yeah, we need some people,
Kill the loosies
we need
first
some
before we attract the others.
femboys in here, speeding things up.
Oh, came up behind me. You little shit.
Femboys, the true monsters of DSP-verse.
A double kill.
Aren't there femboy
Where's the other
Reddit
one?
pages?
There he
Why
is.
hasn't DSP been on those yet?
He's gonna come back. 'cause
I don't do Reddit.
You annoying fuck. Come up here.
I don't even really have a reason for it. I just don't do it.
Shoot in the ass. There you go. Right in the butt. Okay.
Got poop comments coming up
And it
soon.
explodes. It's disgusting. It explodes.
Phil's losing something like 23%
Okay.
compared
Now we
to
still
last
got the
year,
other
not
two
taking into
straight
account the
ahead that we didn't
inflation.
fight
That
yet.
is
They're
a
camouflage.
lot.
See? Here's one.
Yeah. He's gonna not notice it until it becomes time to beg.
Behind it.
Guys, you don't realize that how much money I've lost this year. You guys have no idea. I didn't say anything because, I didn't want you all to worry. How thoughtful.
What a room. This is way different than the original.
There's
I
your
like the
original
visual
comics
design.
again.
It's
God
kinda-
damn, it's really annoying.
Alright, I have a
Also,
feeling I will find
DSP,
and, you know
he
what?
can't do what
Jeez,
other
I'm just
people
gonna go
do.
handgun ammo
There are
again.
content
It's
creators
been
that can
so
talk
long.
about
I
how
will make
things
more,
were in the
right?
original version
You know what? I
and
will
do it
go
in such a
watch
way
some
that
shit
it's
there,
interesting.
just 'cause
He
I
can't
can.
do that.
There we go.
Not if his
Cool,
life
cool,
depended
cool.
on it,
Be
could it be
very careful
interesting.
here. You can go through this door.
This
It's
game
probably
wasn't called
fun.
Doki Doki Panic
What's
DSP.
up?
You've got
Do
nothing to
this here
say.
as well. I know that there's more. Here, the creepiness.
DSP fanboy,
Yeah, sour.
Gothy Senpai is a fanboy, I think. Uh-oh.
That's the switch we
There's
saw.
no
on the
fan of
other
DSP.
side.
DSP only has legit manly
There's a
men.
ladder down. That
I don't
was
have no
awesome.
femboys.
If we jump down here, we get to the
What was
other
that
end.
comment the DSP one time said? I'm a manly man. I'm a real manly man, that's it.
Well, that opens the door.
When I think masculine, I think DSP. Personally.
I am loving this game so far. I think it's absolutely really well done. Like, superb.
You hated it. Whatever.
Let's go
Continue.
here. Be very careful. Like I said, be very careful.
Time for... Yeah, it's really obnoxious. This wasn't in the original. This wasn't in the original. It also doesn't matter him saying that because he doesn't even know things that occurred in the original. So what does it matter?
There's another one.
Reddit and Twitter are best for porn and not.
Sure, fine, I don't see it.
That's pretty funny. That's how Tumblr was. I used to go to Tumblr all the time for some good quality porn. Then Derek showed up and then I lost interest.
No, I don't want to reload. Oh my god, that was an accident. That was a total accident.
It would be really funny if Derek...
I just wanted to kill the enemy in front of me first and I reloaded.
It'd be really funny if Derek submitted some porn to DSP. And he actually bothered to watch it. React to it. How's it going?
If I recall, in the original, the TMP murders, like, cuts these things up. Like to ribbons. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it's really effective against them. But this one, I already upgraded the handgun to the point where it's murdering them pretty effectively. So, yeah, I definitely want to get the treasure and everything. But it looks like, how do you get over there? I don't know how you would get to that height. I don't think you do it from here. Right, we pulled the switch. You can't go, they won't let you go over here. Looks like they definitely want you to jump down. I'm not seeing a way to get over there from here. No. I guess we gotta go all the way around, and maybe the door is open now. Maybe the gate opened on the other side. Probably that's what it is. Okay. Woo! Here we go. Oh, I missed this. Nice. Oh shit, there's more, there's more. Creepy little bastard. Why was that one so tough? That one was quite tough compared to the others. Oh, now that's bullshit. I was stabbing one and the other one attacked me. That was pretty annoying. I got double attacked. All right, well, there's a thing over here I saw. Oh god, oh boy. Wait. Totally fell for that one. Shotgun shells, that's good. A treasure. A ornate beetle that we can sell. Got a lot of gems in here, I think, while we were in here. Alright, so that's the treasure, right? So we can go up. We can't go through here yet, right? Nope, it's locked. We have to go from the other side. There's a vendor there, too. Alright. Whew. Shout out to Killamole, who just became a channel member tonight. Thank you very much, Killamole, for the membership. That's going to jump us up another member. We're now up to 507 members on the channel, as you guys can see. A lot of support and growth over the last couple of days. Thank you guys all very much for that. It'd be great if we hit 510 members tonight. Again, it's just an arbitrary thing I do every stream to try to get a few new members, rather than having big monthly goals, which we got rid of. And I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Hope you're liking the playthrough. I'm liking it. I have 2 bullets left. Come on. Die?
Love you too. I'm back.
I guess so, because it got quiet. I guess that means they're all dead.
Okay, what'd I miss? Kitty, you broke. That spam played it on the game.
That opens that gate. And then I'm assuming maybe from there you
Would
can
have
get
to be
that
scat
vendor
porn. Oh God, what am I missing here?
from the other side, right? Okay.
The thing is he likes to say it has a. He was a connoisseur, like he had speed run the top categories of RE for the last years. He says that about a lot of things. He says that he used to do LAN parties, which I don't think ever happened. I think what DSP did was that he was at a LAN party and they asked him to plug in a cable.
That room was completely redesigned. In the original, it was like a gauntlet of those things that
he plugged in a cable one time at a LAN party, and that counts as running a LAN party for DSP.
Well done. I like that. I like that. That redesign.
Look at what counts as hard work to him. You're telling me that
What is that?
was what he did? No.
What the hell is that? Look at that thing.
Never happened.
A sphere? What is that? A trumpet? It is a speaker. It's a speaker. Okay.
Salazar's there. Hint, hint, Sam. Left replacement. I'm still here. I was being a good husband and listening to her day. I'd never played this game. I never played any of the Resident Evil games except for the one with Shiva in it.
Gauntlet Tower. It looks totally different from the original again.
Oh my! If I keep hearing this original shit, I'm gonna flip out, man.
We got a red herb, so let's definitely combine.
There we go.
Yeah, I can make more ammo.
Kingdom Hearts gamer. Hey man,
I think I'm gonna get
I have some trauma associated with Kingdom Hearts.
I'm gonna make the rifle.
Mostly that I was watching Phil play it, and then people started getting really toxic, and he had to ban people.
Chapter 10, Carl.
Thankfully, it wasn't his fault.
And
it wasn't
for the giant Salazar statue with moving hands because they got
Leanna's fault.
So that room that has that.
Len, I've been watching DSP since 2017, waiting for his downfall. How much longer will I have to wait?
Also a Novistador room. Remember, a big one.
I really think DSP is going to outlast the sun.
So that's what I thought that was, but you're saying no.
I think it's going to have to take an actual economic crash to dislodge DSP, because he's such a bottom feeder. He can keep living for as long as he has.
And then we come back from
and
to get to that vendor.
I think we're going to have to reach a Great Depression for DSP to get dislodged.
Just like sitting here? It is. It's just sitting.
I'm really interested in the PC building. I'm interested in DSP's PC building experience.
Okay.
I really would like to know what he did.
If I shoot that drawbridge down, a bunch of enemies.
Okay, that one's not very good. I didn't sand that very well. I didn't glue that very well. So that one's a bust. But we're gonna have to putty that up. So I'm gonna have to paint it. Because if that's gonna need puttying, yeah, not good. So hopefully the next ones are better. Now what I could do is you can make a glue out of the runners. I could possibly do that, maybe. Damn, that looks bad. Holy crap, I messed that up. Yeah, it's these older kids, man. I don't mean to sound like DSP where there was nothing they could do. It's just, it's really hard to do older kids like this.
Of course I love Jasper. How do you even say such a ridiculous
Then
thing?
why did you declaw him, DSP? If you love him so much, why did you declaw him?
It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't do that to my cat.
No, get ready. Is this the elevator action room?
Sorry about the caps.
Oh,
no, you're fine.
No, there are more. Seriously?
You missed big stuff. RE5's
no,
mediocre.
I remember this room.
I'm gonna borrow
I like this room.
No, don't do that. I can get it from my friend who I live near. I can borrow some of his games. You don't have to do that. Depends on what you mean by downfall. Arguably, it's already over. He has no reach to get new people. Yeah, we are in the last stages of DSP, but DSP's kind of like a fish in that he's going to flop around on the floor for a long time before he actually dies. And for DSP time, that might be a whole nother couple years before he fully dies out. Because I will give the dude one thing. He is very resilient. And that's because he's got extremely high luck.
It missed. It fucking missed.
But if it turned into a Great Depression, and that's why DSP got dislodged, oh my god, his streams would be just a cavalcade of bullshit. Every stream would be about how the whole government fucked up and how they didn't think about the poor gamer and all this and that. And that they have no respect for all, you know, the little guy.
Okay, fuck this.
We're already done, DSP? We're done trying? Poor lady got thrown around. Being stubborn isn't a good thing. No. And DSP had reached that perfect combination where being resilient just means sitting around. want an
I guess I could have
EDP 45 type
dodged,
event
not
where
dodged,
DSP gets
parry, right?
catfished into being a PD. Oh, we're gonna have to have Cat leave.
Wow, he's right on me.
No,
and I
no,
can't
DSP
heal.
wants a
There's no
threesome. You
healing.
better start looking around for one. Okay, so this one has a lot of problems, but we're just gonna go ahead and assemble it. We could
Jesus, there's
disassemble it
no
later.
healing. Oh, okay, I have a healing. Oh, I got it, but I got it.
There are some parts of this model that are pretty advanced. Like this foot is pretty advanced, how it can slide in like that. But then it also uses these vertical lines that are really bad.
What was I supposed to do?
Not get hit. Invested so much in luck he hadn't
Right? What am I
to go
supposed to do?
negative. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Who's getting banned?
Well, try
Uh-oh.
again. What's up, Tyler? Good evening. It's good
Someone
to see
talking
you.
about, oh, I see in chat, banned. Him being resilient is one of the reasons I say he doesn't have depression. Yeah, I would say so. If you really had depression, you would... Depression is defined by giving up in a lot of
Hit him with
ways.
a grenade. I gotta hit him from behind.
Like when I was going through
Either
depression, it took
shotgun
me forever to get
or
anything done.
With the Magnum,
And
but I have to be,
DSP
like,
manages to
real
just
close.
come on stream whenever. Yeah, DSP has depression, alright. I think most people had depression arcs. Can you imagine DSP trying to give a pre-stream to Chris Hansen? Whew. I did nothing wrong. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. See? The trolls manipulated me. I had to send that little girl a picture of my dick. I had to.
Now you grab me. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Little guy making 120k a year plus. Yeah, little guy. You got it. Phil is the type of player who's constantly using health items, yet his health is always... Yes. This dude is, He uses a lot of his resources. They're not used well, but he uses them. Spoonie has depression, not DSP. Yeah. From what I've seen of Spoonie, yeah. Gotta love the... What was I supposed to do? How about not being awful? Or, you know what you could really do most of the time, DSP? Just be observant. Using the capacity of observation makes you incredibly strong in most games. That one looks a little better. I feel like I still could have done better, but it's pretty good. I don't think I have to patch that one. Yeah, that's really good. DSP, what is the best April Fool's prank you pulled? I remember my most intense April Fool's prank that I witnessed was my older brother was able to empty the entire kitchen before the rest of us got home. And we got home and everything was missing. And my dad was supposed to go get groceries. So my dad got yelled at for not getting groceries. And he got really defensive and everyone started turning on each other. I was just confused where the hell my Pop-Tarts went. And then my brother said, oh, they're all over here.
Dude, you have to be so accurate.
epic,
you have to
dude.
be ridiculously accurate in this one. In the original, I'd say it's a little bit more lenient. This seems like you gotta be way accurate.
The biggest April Fool's was making this. Yeah, that was just an April Fool's joke. He never really meant for people to click on the ads. He was just playing around, you know? And people took it seriously. That's not really reflective
What?
of him.
How the fuck did he know I was here? How did he know I was there? What are you, out of your mind?
I want him to
made no
finally
noise
get a
at all.
PayPal deplatforming.
Fuck
It would bring
this.
us all for 2 weeks straight until he found
There's
other
no
means of
fucking way he knew I was
He'd
there.
start doing money orders.
That's just dumb.
You can start sending me
I made no noise
Western
whatsoever.
Union.
Psychically knew I was there, runs around the corner, hits me in the face. Yeah, okay, dude. Now, what I need to do...
Dad did nothing wrong. I
need to
agree.
hit them
He did nothing
perfectly.
wrong.
It's so hard to get hit them
He
in
got
that
the
back
groceries.
grid.
Why is everyone
It seems
upset?
like it's way tougher to
You
hit them
still
in
haven't told me.
I was doing okay with the grenade, and then some asshole grew me from fucking behind.
Yeah, they were the s'mores Pop-Tarts. S'mores Pop-Tarts rule. I guess it kind of shows how quick to fall apart my family is. It's a good thing we never have any big crises. Hell, I want to watch some of this. Let's see this playthrough. Oh God. Ow. Friendly fire. Also, DSP, why would they need to be psychic? You know, you are
There's a bell
loud
in the
and
room.
confused.
Okay. There's
And
a
they
bell
are
in the
monsters.
room.
Why didn't you do anything about this guy? Kill the grunts first. Damn.
He cut it off. I couldn't get past him. He cut off the escape.
Man, we're not doing so hot. These monsters are really cool looking.
Where the fuck is the other bell?
The Wildberry ones were good. They were very good.
I don't see the other bell. There used to be more than one bell. Now I only see one.
I didn't see more than one bell. But I guess I wasn't really paying
There's no
attention.
bell anywhere.
The best thing is you can't tell DSP has already played this game if you were a new viewer because he's so bad at it. Yeah, that's something. Even games that he's played
No, I don't see
3 or
one.
4 times, he's still bad at them.
I guess they changed it.
It's kind of amazing in a
Okay,
way
so there's only one bell.
that
now
you
they
get the
changed it.
raw new game experience every time from DSP because he doesn't remember how to play this shit.
Ugh.
He's a gamer, dude. He can't be expected to remember games. Ooh, that does not look good. How can you say Wolong is hard, but this game isn't? He was bad at Wolong because he's impatient as shit. He would run into areas and aggro the entire county, and then get annoyed that he couldn't solo 15 dudes at once. See, DSP got confused because in real life, DSP can solo 15 guys at once. That's why he's that's why he doesn't go to Walmart.
They never
Is because
stop
if he
coming.
went
Are
to
you kidding?
Walmart,
There's
his
more.
fighting instinct
What?
would kick in, and
They
he'd have to
never
kick
stop
everyone's
coming.
ass.
The enemies just infinitely are spawning in the room. So
You know,
I
it's
have
kind of
to
like
kill
a
the big guy.
DSP's real addiction. It isn't booze, it isn't
Essentially getting
gambling.
lucky.
It's the thrill of the fight.
Because the little guys never stop spawning at all. Look, I'm done. Fuck this. I'm dead. I can't even move.
Hilarious. Ack,
Wow.
ack, ack.
Wow.
Sorry. It's going to be an annoying sound. I
I don't know
apologize.
what else to do.
That was pretty good. I did pretty good on that one. Nice and smooth and everything. Cool. DSP is too distracted wondering where his DoorDash drivers. The treats are 3 minutes late. Such a bad
What if I just
design.
make no noise at all.
DSP should play a DoorDash video game.
What if I walk slow?
You
and
can
I don't
solo
fire any
15
weapons?
Super Mike Tysons off screen.
Do they not know where I am at all if I don't make any noise?
Yeah, you guys didn't see it, but I did it. And now you guys aren't tipping like you said you would.
That was a parry.
The
You
thrill
could
of
hear
running
the
away.
noise, and it didn't work.
He has to run away after a while with fight because, you know, he can't kill 50 dudes at once. 15's his max.
Well, now I have no knife.
That's his
There's no parry.
ace card right there, Nasty Frickles. If he's starting to lose, he just says he's an alcoholic, and everyone feels really bad for him and loves his content and leaves. It's the perfect strategy. It's like Thermopylae.
good.
Those 300 Spartans, they camped in a corner and took out all those Persian dudes. Yeah, see? DSP was a strategic genius all along.
Okay, they didn't free yet. Wow, they didn't free themselves
It,
yet.
it does
That's
take true talent to
interesting.
have one eye on the game and the other
So if
on
I stay
chat
over
scanning
here and
for
I kill
tips.
from the side,
It does.
They're not even coming over here. See?
They need to make a
Very
game
slow.
interface for DSP where the chats come onto his TV, but not on the game itself, just on the TV for him to see. It would be much easier if DSP played on a monitor. I'm just saying.
Doesn't help that an infinite amount are coming out right now. Missed. So if I walk slow, they have no idea where I am.
Yeah, it's like being patient. It's a good thing. DSP and the 300 bots. I'm the king. Remember when DSP said there was no such thing as multiple kings? Sparta had 2 kings. And then bam.
That's a key. I don't have that.
It's not camping. It's strategic sitting, dude. Yeah, it's let's see, how do I phrase this nicely? It's immobility with a purpose. Yeah, see?
It said circle. I pressed it and I couldn't do nothing happened.
Man, you were getting totaled out there, dude.
Great. Camera in the wall, very helpful.
I need C21 and C23. Where the hell is that? What the hell? Get over here?
I shot it and it didn't count. It bounced off his back
There it
instead
is.
of hitting. Even though I shot it directly in that fleshy part. Point blank, too. How the fuck did it miss at point blank range?
Damn, man. There we go. If Phil would be homeless, what would he do? I bet 1,000% he would go to a
What the
Starbucks to do
hell,
a live
man?
on this one.
This is
I agree.
nonsense.
I 100%
How the
agree.
fuck did you know I was there?
DSP would be streaming at McDonald's.
Oh my god.
Cat's over on the other table crying right now.
I need
Okay.
healing now. Where do I get it?
I'm just wondering how he keeps getting so many health potions.
And now more
Yeah,
mobile guys.
and he manages to burn through them all.
I pressed it. Nothing.
You guys heard me press it, right?
It's absolutely crazy. I'm almost thinking, can I sneak up behind them and just hit it complete point blank? Or do you have to shoot it? Do I have to shoot it with the sniper rifle first to expose it, then pull out the magnum and kill it, right?
That's why Phil
This
has
is very
wonky eyes, so
confusing.
he can always see chat. He ought to get
leave?
the
No.
Cyrax
You can't do that.
lazy eye thing going on. Man, Cyrax looks like such a ghoul. Cyrax doesn't look real. It looks like someone who's been in the makeup chair since 3 in the morning. It's not real. I refuse to believe it. If anyone is tired of DSP watching Raven Dolphin playing Splatoon 3 on YouTube currently.
There's only one. There's literally one.
Who is
bell.
Raven Dolphin?
I see no other bells to shoot anywhere, right?
I'm just not familiar
So
with
you
him.
get one bell.
Did you guys know in the original version of this game it was different? He would beg his parents for money. Yeah, absolutely. And he'd get it too. His mom would appease him again.
What happened? I don't even know what hit me. No idea.
Kingdom Hearts gamer, not only is he bad at games, he's bad about being bad at games. Because I'm bad at video games too. Granted, not as bad as DSP. I don't think I could ever try and do that. But DSP's bad at games and also blames everything away. He can't just be bad at something. He has to be actually like really good at the game, dude.
One down.
And this game cheated.
That worked.
A DSP detractor that does gameplay. Oh, okay. Cyrax is a new Quasimodo.
down.
Hell yeah, he is. He's horrible looking. It's not his fault. It's his parents' fault, obviously. But damn.
There's the other one. I'm gonna try to creep all the way around. I don't have any more healing, do I? No, I have to find more.
There you go. No more healing. It's over. What would happen if an act of God wiped out Phil's internet for a week? That would cripple his entire business, not being able to beg. Yeah, it really would. I don't know what he'd even do, really. I don't know an answer to that question. I would think the only thing he could do is go do live streams of IRL streams, I mean. Or he would have to...
I have no idea how he knew I was there. You notice I made no noise.
he'd have to do a lot of streams about trying to get his internet fixed. Alright guys, I called the internet guy. He's gonna be over in a few minutes. In the meantime, we can just chill and talk if you all want.
I need help.
I need this guy to show up right now. He'd beg on Twitter or something. I don't think it'd stop him. No. It's... Not a whole lot's gonna really stop DSP. It has to be a combination of factors. And I think that's what he's been very lucky about, is whenever bad things actually happen to him, they're pretty few in number of bad things that are happening, like, concurrently. If he had 6 things happen at once for him wrong, that'd be the end of DSP.
Nope, no shot.
You'd have to have Twitter go down, YouTube go down, PayPal go down, and then that might be the end of DSP. All at the same time, all within a week.
A red? You gave me a red herb? You fuckers. There's a green herb over there. I have to get to it, though.
It's kind of like whenever empires fell. It was always multiple things that really made an empire fall.
Alright.
And that's how the DSP empire is going to
Now
have
I
to
have
fall.
health. Holy moly.
That'll be for the history books, huh? The great DSP empire. PayPal going down is all it would take. I would think so. I would think so. But he'd get his dent heads or his lobotomites on the phone and be like, okay, what are some alternate methods? Can you guys send me Venmo and stuff like that? That's when the only time ever that DSP has a fire lit under his ass.
Wow. Even more.
Is when his money is in danger. And that's when he actually rolls out the wagon of looking for stuff to do or stuff to supplement it or something. As soon as Streamlabs went down, he had a replacement up within a couple days. If even that. So I think the PayPal thing wouldn't necessarily end him, but if it combined with something else, it would. I mean, yeah, I think you're right. He'll probably be hanging out on a check cashing place, bumming off their Wi-Fi and live stream. Yeah, I think so.
Holy moly, man.
He definitely would. You think this guy wouldn't stop doing that? There you go. Finally, I got some progress. Got my leg done.
Just gonna go ahead and use it. Now there's the shield guys.
Are we still here? Holy shit, we've made no progress. DSP, I'm getting disengaged in the commentary. Jesus Christ, this guy comes right in swinging. He's kind of a hero that way, huh? These are going to have to go on later, because those are going to require gluing as well. We'll watch him for a little bit. PayPal's already shady enough as it is for a lot of people, which is why they super chat. My PayPal banned me for the longest time. I had to get it reversed. I was perma-banned, and I had the DSP moment of, I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I should probably check to see if I'm perma-banned again. I think what happened was I got a tip then, and I think I'm trying to be kind of cynical towards myself. They saw that I got money, and they were like, wait a second. This looks fraudulent as shit. You're banned.
Throw shit at me through doors is the question.
I said, well, normally I'd agree with you. But
I took
got
damage.
that reversed.
How did I take damage?
Each stream
It
is
never even attacked.
just
The
goes
enemy
140
never
days.
attacked, and I took damage. So now I have no health. I'm fucked. I have 0 health.
What's the clip, DSP?
Game over.
Speaking of how long we're taking here.
Negative penalty.
Hurry up.
I have 0 health.
I wonder what
No,
Ashley's
she didn't
doing. I
grab
hope
me.
they're
She
at
was
least
trying,
giving
and I
her
interrupted
some
it,
board
getting
games or
damage,
something to
she
do
did.
while she waits.
Complete bullshit. Healing right there.
Look,
Gotta
we
get-
anticipated him coming and getting you much sooner. Do you want to play like a card game? I've got Uno if you want to play
Do you know
Uno.
where I am?
Leon! Zero health would be dead, Phil. Yeah. If DSP ends up on Cozy with Ethan Ralph, then the old DSP will come out. I kind of miss the old DSP. It's really dumb for me to say that, but I do kind of miss him. Because old DSP... I don't know. I think old DSP wasn't nearly as bad as current DSP.
Hoorah!
He says all the time about how,
Right, very
you
nice.
know, they bring up stuff that I did years and years and years ago, out of context.
Woo!
I don't know. I feel like the
No, I
things
do
that he's
enjoy
done
challenges
recently
like
have
this.
been
Do you
far
enjoy these
worse than
challenges, or
anything
are
he
they
really did
frustrating?
back
I mean,
then.
it is frustrating, but that's part
All
of
he
the
really
challenge.
did back then, all he
Frustration,
really did, was just
learning
scream
what to
about
do.
devs and
Was that
threaten
frustrating?
Kojima
Of
a
course
lot.
it was, but then it feels
I mean, he
rewarding
did
to
other
be
stuff,
pumped.
but I'm saying the majority of what he did was that.
I have no problem
Whereas
with
now,
that.
everything's a
I do think some of the
scam,
stuff was
everything's
kind
some sort of
off the
shady
side, like the enemies
op.
knowing that I was coming through the side corridor and magically throwing an axe and it hits me, I was like, okay. But outside of that, it was quite fair, I would say. Let's just go right ahead and use the green herb, right? And,
Gotta be very careful. It's like defusing a bomb right now.
I'll hold off on crafting ammo so I know what I need. So now what I should do is equip the flash grenade since I don't have any regular grenades, right?
Don't worry, Ashley has an Esper
Okay.
control she can stall. That's pretty good. How you like the new cards, Little Shadow? I'm kind of stoked. I'm pretty stoked about the battle cards. Even though I don't really think they're that impressive, I'm kind of happy for them anyway.
The last Plaga is still alive.
There was some sincerity to old DSP. There was.
Pretty nuts.
There was.
All right, some shout
And the thing about DSP now versus old DSP was this drunkard in the bar screaming and raving about how, you know, God knows what. Whereas current DSP is the snake oil salesman. If you want to use two Western references.
But I don't pull pranks. So, Atomic, we have this membership for 4 months. Do you browse Reddit at all? No, I have actually never officially used Reddit. I've seen threads on Reddit, like referenced in other social media. I've seen Reddit on some of these documentaries we watch. I have never actively used Reddit for anything, not once.
Yeah, DSP and I are on
Stop explaining every
similar
net.
terms.
Tip $2 says, beat this next try, and I tipped $20. I did. In fact, as you did that, I beat it.
Okay, well, I'm not giving you anything.
So there you go. So that's a $20 tip if you're a man of your word, or woman of your word. If not, I guess you're just a liar.
Sorry.
So
guess I lied. No. DSP, I
super chat.
I sent you the money, but someone hacked my bank account. So, you know, can't do it now, man. Sorry.
Okay. Unicorn.
Here's one thing I have in common with Leon. I also frequently use green herbs to heal myself. Hey, I get that. I understand that.
Although they did skip the part of the castle.
Yeah, I think he has used Reddit. I've never used Reddit because I just had no real draw to it. But DSP would do it.
Removed, I think. I don't think that part's still in the game. I think there was new content in place to that. That was challenging and interesting. All right.
Easily banned. I was just thinking about that like
There's a whole bunch of items I missed.
What do you care if I'm a man of my word, DSP? I follow DSP. I follow this guy named Phil Burnell, and I try and emulate his behaviors. So I've never lied about anything ever once in my whole life. I'm an honest dude.
It's saying there's a knife over here. Okay, and then it's saying down here there was something. Some bolts.
If you're a real man, give me money.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Exactly.
They were right there. I didn't see it. I
didn't turn this
gun,
stupid shit
I guess you
off.
could use the mines to have the guys walk into them. That would have made sense too. Okay.
Turn that off. We have a Zaku back here. How about that?
There we go.
The battle are cool, but they are a little underwhelming, to be honest. Yeah, you should throw emblem creatures. You control have haste for red. I agree that I think it should be an emblem, because then, because it gets cast, even if you activate it, blue can just counter it before it comes in. Wait, the Reddit thing is a lie. His official account responded to the live stream fail stuff. Oh. Oh no. What if the guy who super chatted had to lie to protect his family? Exactly. If he donated money, he might dox himself. DSP should be more understanding. Oh no.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, she's getting gout.
Now it spreads even faster.
Is this what Cat has now?
Aquí nos despedimos, Señor Kennedy.
Damn! You got the old heave-ho.
It's like in 300.
That did happen in the original. I remember that.
DSP, how about this? How about you just have a little light that plays on the corner of your screen, and whenever something isn't in the original, you can just turn the light to red, and then turn it back to green when everything's lining up. You don't have to keep saying this. DSP is very quick to look for the laziest form of auditory content he can do.
Yeah.
And what's the laziest stuff? Food jokes, poop jokes, complaining about stuff. Glitches, and now, hey, this wasn't in the previous version.
He was too comedic in the original. I think in the original he was so stupid. He looked
Yeah,
like
go ahead, man.
Napoleon, right? He had the hat
Go
and
for it.
everything. It was very odd the way that they portrayed him in the original, for sure.
Finally got that done. Let's see, what's the next part?
So, I didn't take any damage from that, luckily. That's good.
Let's
A couple of knives, 3 knives. Damn, a lot of
C4.
knives.
Like
Yeah, I
the
wanna hold on
explosive?
until I know what I need.
It's pig roach blood.
Does this
Super
game scare me?
toxic.
No, not really. Not really. I mean, then again, I just played Resident Evil 4 last year, so maybe, you know, something that would have been more.
It sure doesn't
scary
seem like you
me
played
anymore.
it.
We got a green herb over here.
A green herb. Smoke it up. Ganja, bro.
Herb healing item. You wonder why I
DSP's
don't
a
say
weed man.
herb?
You can tell.
It's because in the United States we pronounce it herb. We don't pronounce the H. I know in Great Britain they do say herb, but I just say it the way that we say it here. That's our pronunciation. If you think it's weird, well, you're probably right. Why would the H be silent? But I didn't make it up. You know, I didn't make the language.
Talk about sticking the land.
Yes, you did, DSP. You predate language. You were grunting in the beginning.
Yeah.
DSP's weird pronunciations could be a linguistic paper all in themselves, really.
Over here?
He mispronounces every other word, really.
Very hard to see. They're definitely trying to show off their realistic lighting effects here.
Ah,
I can't see
psychic DSP again. I know what they're trying to do. They're
There's
trying
a-
to piss me
every
off.
single step, there's a little bit of haptic feedback in the controller. It's going.
So at least Norn is alive and pissed, and I really need a good MTG.
Stop explaining every day.
Yeah.
Super chat saying they're not going to tip the 20 because I didn't acknowledge it. How could I acknowledge it when I was playing the game?
Oh no, I'm not paying anything. The contract only exists if you acknowledge it, and you didn't acknowledge my written super chat contract until you beat the room.
So, well, you kind of gave me something extra anyway, so I'm not going to complain. Oh,
You're
let's
going to
see.
get a chargeback, DSP. I can almost promise you.
This way?
Congratulations.
No item here?
What if the guy who... Oh, I already read that one. It's Big Rose Blood.
Nope.
Gnome.
We are going to split the part in just a second. We have hit the hour mark on this video.
I think DSP is an Aeon.
We can get to an area first.
That's a Gnosticism reference.
Oh, look at that.
Aeons were these essentially like proto-god angels that existed right alongside the big main god at the very beginning. And they tended to have like...
Oh, shit!
Oh,
What the
God.
hell? I can't see!
They tended to have some sort of
What got me? I couldn't
attribute
see it.
that they had domain over. And
How do you fight
DSP
when
was an
you can't
Aeon.
see?
He's the Aeon of toxicity. Pretty cool, huh? He predates Jesus. Dope.
Fuck, they're camouflaged.
He's like an
Camouflage
unfunny
in the
Ricky from
water
Trailer
is
Park
no
Boys.
good.
Yeah,
Damn,
I can
that's
see
gonna
that.
Be rough. That is gonna be real rough.
DSP's been reminding me recently a lot of Master Shake,
Shit.
with somehow
There's gonna
less
be more in
charm.
the water. Do you think that there's a way to tell where they are?
That
Do they
troll
make,
just
like, a
made an
little
enemy for
water?
alive. Do not tease the pig. Do not hassle the pig. You will get banned.
Shit.
DSP kind of cute. Well, someone's got to like him. The comprehensive history of Chris Chan has ended and went off with a big boom. Even if you're not very deep into Chris lore, see the part 74. It's wild. I got to catch up on all that. Right now, I'm going through American Dad, all of American Dad, because there's a line that I'm trying to find and add to my soundboard. I'll probably have
It's gonna
that
be a good time to
next.
split the part here. Seems like we're heading up and.
I'm trying to find this line that is pertinent to my interests. He reminds me of the Swedish chef from the Muppets. Yeah.
Like a bath.
Sure. Phil needs a sign that says "Don't
Hello,
tap the glass."
hanging out.
Don't tap the glass, but you can
Checkpoint.
tip the
Okay.
glass.
The checkpoint. Good opportunity to split the part and take a break. Thank you guys so
Hey,
far.
break time.
Great stream. Let's continue. This is pretty good, man.
Rolling the next clone.
All right. So as we're splitting the part here, shout out to Tizwaz1112 who just re-upped their membership for 16 months. Thank you to Tizwaz. We've got a $1 tip that came in here from Gamer Guy.
Gamer Guy.
And he says the Verdugo is coming. Correct. That's the red cloaked bug monster. Correct. Like the bodyguard. So that's coming up. And then I got a $10 tip from an anonymous tipper saying, I'm enjoying your playthrough. I don't like the remodeled Salazar. The original Resident Evil 4 says he's only 20 years old, which makes
What's
more
the quote
sense.
you're looking for? Don't want to spoil
I have
it.
no clue how old he is in this one. I don't think they've mentioned it, right? We know that there's been like years since his transformation.
But
we
it's...
don't know his actual age or whatever. So...
It's just something I'm going to have to watch the whole series for.
$65 in tips and climbing. Thank you for your support tonight. Thanks to everyone who super chatted. Thanks for the 1 membership we got. Guys,
I do need to organize my soundboard. I got all these other ones that are kind of off. Like this one. That one needs to be in a different folder.
Of course, I do a celebratory love. All right.
It's a lobotomite.
I also received a $2 tip. Hold on, I'm getting a lot of tips here. Thank you. I got a $2 tip from Gin Martini Shaken Not Stirred. I'll do my part to support. Thank you for the great gameplay. You are welcome, Gin Martini. Thank you.
Also, your chat is broken on stream. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I've been having problems with my YouTube connection. I messaged Streamlabs about it, and I said, hey man, what exactly can I do? And they said, well, there's really nothing you can do. It's something on our end, which I'm not like DSP. I don't like hearing that answer. I don't like hearing that there's nothing I can do, because I don't like that feeling of powerlessness. DSP looks forward to powerlessness because it's the perfect defense for his incompetence. Dude, there's nothing I can do, so there's no reason to think I could do things, right? I don't like that. So I'm still waiting on them to get that kind of under control. If it continues for too long, I'm going to look for an alternative chat method, because that's just annoying. And it makes me look bad. It makes me look bad that I don't have it figured out on my end. I don't like that. Crab, toilet, crab, toilet, crab, toilet. What the hell is that about? Was that a 20? Can you go get the layout just a... Yeah, let me fix that for you. I see what you're saying. Let me see, where's that? Oh, I've got it locked. No wonder that's not gonna happen.
All right, holy shit, guys, you didn't have to do this. A $750 tip just came in.
Boy, DSP, that never gets any funnier.
Yeah, right.
It's almost like that's not funny.
Oh, well, actually, I was joking, but then a tip came in. A $33 tip actually really came in. 33 bucks. So this is, I don't know who this is. An anonymous tipper, $33 tip, hat time. Good job on beating that room and staying patient. Great game.
Oh, wow, look at that. Good job, DSP, in being patient. You and your dad and mom, we all knew you could do this. We believed in you.
Please be fast.
There, that's a little better.
That poll for about 10 minutes. And then I'll put on the half of the rest of the stream.
There you go.
Okay, so let me run the poll quickly.
Good looking out, thank you. You can spoil the game as long as you give him money to spoil it. The guy said that in chat, Dave would have flipped that. Yeah.
I made that up.
Absolutely right.
All right, here we go.
Money makes anything worthwhile, really. For DSP, anyway.
Which hat is RE4 best? We just wore the cowboy
OIC,
hat.
get some help, dude, for real. I'm telling you, OIC, come hang out with me, man. We'll have much more fun. We can build model kits together, man.
Okay, what haven't I worn in a while? I haven't worn the
Get some
Los
actual
Santos
hobbies, man.
cap. I haven't worn the Pikachu hat. I haven't worn. I actually wore the football helmet recently too. I haven't worn.
That's really
Punisher
embarrassing.
in a while.
The football helmet one, anyway.
And I haven't worn. Nah, the football hat I actually put on the other night.
Really?
Oh, the fake hair hat. You're absolutely right. I totally forgot I even had the fake hair hat. Thank you for that. Okay, there you go. I also received another tip, a $3 tip from Dan the Man. He says, hey,
That was good.
Phil, what's going on, Dan the Man? Good evening. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. It's good to have you here. And I hope you guys are enjoying. Another hour coming up right now.
Literally
Okay,
83% of the goal came
Resident
from 2
Evil
people. Yeah,
4 remake.
Lucy Liu and the other OIC socks.
Here we go. Alrighty, everybody. Let's continue.
Here we go.
So,
Got a leg. Nice.
Looks like we're gonna have. Is it we have to jump down? Oh, no.
That is crowdfunding. A crowd of people gave me money. No. I got money while a crowd of people were assembled. So yeah, that's crowdfunding. Oh, let me get that off my screen. Hold on. I hate that. Get this stupid shit gone. Screw your damn pole, DSP. No one cares.
I'm trying to see, is there a tell for when these camouflage guys are gonna like jump out? I'm not seeing anything though.
I would love to send a mail that Phil actually reads. I know that if he reads a single word that he doesn't like, it's straight to the bin. Exactly. I would not be shocked at all if DSP has some extremely aggressive filters on his email. Because he didn't get Keemstar's email. It's because Keemstar is banned, isn't it?
Tell us the eyes. The eyes stand out. Okay.
I wish I could take the whale's money and burn it right in front of them.
Sapphire, nice.
Hey man, that's my DSP money. Don't burn that money. I need that money to finance my pig.
So right now we've been playing for an hour. Haven't seen a single vendor, save point, nothing. Thank God for the auto saves, right? All right, let's continue. There's treasure coming up.
Why does he always sound so exasperated when he says that?
Oh shit!
Let's continue. I don't really want to. You guys want me to play this game?
That was close. Whew.
I have to wonder if getting all your money from 5 people takes a toll on DSP's mental state. He just ignores my money. I definitely think that DSP truly and utterly doesn't care. Because for him, he's never really cared where money's come from. He does care that it comes from few people because it looks bad, but he does not care that he gets the money. That's what I'd say.
King Lunar says, consider selling the rifle, get the semi-auto. I did. Look, you missed it, King Lunar. That was the first thing I did today at the beginning of the stream. We got the semi-auto sniper now.
People in this chat are asking about OIC now. That's funny. Get some mental help, Sam OIC. Oh, Logan needs to be banned.
They are. They're under the water. See that? No problem, King Lunar.
Why is Logan Long not banned yet, DSP? Oh, excuse me.
Rifle ammo ever. Wow. Oh, black bass? What? Did I get that by chance?
Not your average commentary. Very convenient to find gold on
I think I
bugs.
actually might have. Because I didn't intend, I don't remember aiming for it.
I'm waiting for the day his decaying house damages his neighbors, like the leaky shower and dishwasher, that gets sued for everything he has. It would be really funny. And I think that DSP would try and blame his wife. That, well, she's just kind of like clumsy sometimes. She didn't mean to do it. No one means to damage someone else's house.
Dead? How long has it been since I was thrown down here? The meager scraps of food provided in the beginning are gone, and they don't give us any more.
I do want to get, if I had the money to do it and the limitless access to do it, I'd want to get an apartment in his little apartment complex and tell him, hey, I'm an attractor and I'm living in your apartment complex. Because if I did that, there's nothing inherently wrong with doing that. What could he say? What could he say to articulate that as a bad thing? Because I followed his advice. He said the place was really cool, and so I got one. Timbo literally bankrupted himself donating to Phil. If he had a moral compass, he would have refunded the money. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Does that have a lot of spots on it?
If someone gave me money and they were going bankrupt, I would not accept it.
Oh, that is pretty darn cool, actually.
He just got the semi-auto. Even on games, he is very bad
I don't
financially. He can run
have
a little numbers.
any gem, but perhaps I could do one of each color, and then I could.
And he was saying earlier last stream that he needs to save up money, which it shows that DSP does understand that you can, in fact, save up money.
People person says the crown's a 5-piece. It's better if you put all different colors. It'll sell.
You know, that's just a game, dude. That's not real life.
So green, purple, red, yellow, and blue.
What am I going to paint this thing?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm probably going to do aerosol cans. I'm probably not going to use airbrush. have time to airbrush this bad boy. Damn, that is squeaky.
Look at that. 5-color bonus. Double. 100,000. Yo, that is so good.
Nice, DSP. You got a bunch of money. I feel DSP was made less. Yes, he has made less progress.
I can't sell it yet, but when I sell it, holy shit, that's going to be good.
DSP's good.
Very nice.
Well, you're in the right place to watch him then.
What's that? A yellow herb. Oh, it's in the next room. How do we get to that room?
DSP looking like a snack.
Kung fu kick straight forward.
Are you Cat?
Badass you.
Cat, I'm happy to have you in the stream.
I don't have anything.
I was wanting to ask you, Cat.
Good. Very nice.
Are you aware that you could have done significantly better in any direction?
Can I make magnum rounds? Absolutely not. I am short gunpowder.
I think you should know this.
Maybe soon though.
I feel like I should be obligated to tell you.
Guys, please keep voting on the habit. It looks like that Pikachu hat's gonna win.
So what's the problem then?
Whoa, that was weird.
If Pikachu hat's gonna win, what's the problem? You hate democracy, DSP?
Onward. Here we are. We're on the other side.
Yeah, the haircut's a little rough.
Blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce until the runner in the night.
I'm watching Phil while taking a shower. What the hell am I seeing in his chat? Notice he's only carrying powerful weapons. Yeah. That's what DSP's about. And the reason why he has only powerful guns, Gray Fox, is because his viewers get annoyed seeing him have to replay areas. And so he has to, you know, spec into the best stuff.
Oh, we got a triple. We have a triple combine.
I like that excuse for why it is that he has to
now I have zero
cheese
inventory,
things.
so I definitely
and that's because his viewers just want him to succeed, dude.
On ammo.
I don't want to watch him continuously lose. That's toxic.
Okay. Can't make anything else. Nope. Jeez, I got so many. I have so many items now. That's what I mean. I need to hit up a vendor.
Viewers are to blame, obviously.
There's no vendors anywhere.
How does one get rid of short? I don't know. You'd have to ask a German dude. I don't really know.
It's not much realism. People will use railed lights on the piece itself. So you're saying they would put like a light on the gun? Yeah, but the thing is, remember, he's buying guns and he's swapping them. This isn't even his weapon he has. He didn't come in here with this. So if you were just on the fly using a weapon and a flashlight, that's how you would hold it, right? That's how you would stabilize.
Tactical DSP.
Another red barrel. We have a vendor. Just as I was talking about it. Oh no. Oh, just bats. Phew. Just some bats. Everyone calm down.
Everyone calm down. You all were flipping out.
Everyone calm down.
Except he burns all the ammo, then complains about no ammo in a game franchise that... Yes.
All right, Tyler.
Yesterday was so damn frustrating. He runs into the fight with absolutely nothing to his name, and then gets bodied, and then starts whining about it. And it was kind of like real life with DSP, because he never saves any of his ammo up. And so he goes into conflicts where he needs it, and he says, how would I have known that I needed ammo? It's the same thing with DSP's money. How would I have known that I needed to save money to buy these things? I don't know. Shouldn't you just always save your money if you can? Maybe you shouldn't just throw your money at nothing?
So the ornate beetle and the crown. Here we go. Boom.
DSP gets really mad about that kind of thing because he wants to escape reality, dude.
Treasure for at least 100,000%.
And this game's not letting him do that.
Worth it. I got 4 spinels.
It looks like he told his hair barber stylist, hook me up with the Force Gump. That or, I'm trying to, like, I've been compared to, like, this guy a lot, and he hung out in a bunker a lot, especially near the end of his life, and I feel like I kind of identify with that. Do you think you could get me a hairstyle like he had? Are you talking about Hitler? Yeah, I didn't really want to come out and say it. Yeah, man, I'll hook you up with the Hitler cut.
It's time for me to get the Pikachu hat. You guys voted for the Pikachu hat. So
$90 out of 100 from 3 whales. That's positive growth, dude.
Great music, by the way.
And also, all those memberships you got yesterday were from, what, 2 people?
Good evening, Emerus. How are you, Emerus?
I watched it, This Is How You Don't Play Dark Souls 2, and he raged so hard after they nerfed his lightning and claimed they... Yes. I remember that. Pikachu. This game teaches you to adapt, and they take out one of the ways I adapted. No.
Seen anything you like, stranger?
It took out something that was very clearly
Sure, I
overpowered.
choose you to protect me from the Plagas. Yeah, you're right. I was talking about getting the 3-time scope as well, people person. I've started thinking about different things.
The man
Oh,
owns
man.
so much back taxes, he's still paying them. It's crazy to think of that.
It's a
I could
tough
never even
decision.
dream about having
Hold on.
that many back taxes.
It's a tough decision when you have limited resources.
And I think I'm irresponsible sometimes.
But, oh, I can't even get the scope. The
But you
scope
can
is
never be
heavy.
as irresponsible
I
as
can't even buy the
DSP.
scope right now, even if I wanted to.
The other
Just
thing
get
is he
something
can't be
now.
aware of the upcoming things. I beat the first Gigante, and I believe I did so poorly that it was worth to reload
Okay, I'm gonna
and
do
do
it.
it until
I'm
I
gonna
can
get
manage
this.
to keep resources. Exactly. And if this keeps happening to you, where you're not
gems.
prepared for a
Look
fight
who
because you don't have ammo, eventually it's going to have to enter your head that you should maybe save your ammo. Doesn't enter
I
DSP's head at
stupidly
all.
kept removing it. Wow,
Keeps
I'm
doing
really
it.
Dumb. Okay.
He
I'm gonna
gave
sell
Super
that.
Blind Man clippers.
Pleasant trap. Well,
Just do your best, Super Blind Man.
Okay.
Just kind of
Now
feel
let's
around
tune
there,
up.
see what you can do.
What do I want to get? I don't want the black. What the hell?
I was searching
This
YouTube for
dude has a
DSP
fucking
rocking clips, and
grenade
I keep.
launcher now?
what you see is what I
A grenade launcher. You seriously have that?
The algorithm is too
Oh
confused.
my god.
So, you guys won't believe this, but
Yeah, I'm
apparently
gonna
the
pass on the grenade
trolls
launcher. I guess
have
I'll repair the
associated
knife.
me with Hitler so much that YouTube's algorithm has
I'll
paired me with
repair the
him.
body armor. Okay, that was worth
to you,
it.
stranger.
It's a shotgun?
Even
Oh, is it?
YouTube is calling
Hold on.
DSP
You
Hitler.
were saying it's not a grenade launcher,
Fantastic.
it's a shotgun he has.
Will that be all then?
It's the auto
If it's
shotty,
business
is that what it
taxes
is?
he
The
owes,
auto
he
shotty?
can't keep making
So
those
if I
payments.
sell my
He could
shotty-
lose all his gaming equipment since they belong to the business. Oh God,
The riot gun.
that's no good.
It's
Dude, I need
34,
these for my business. You can't take them away.
And then how much is this?
Should've paid for 'em, dude.
38. So power of 9, ammo capacity
But then
12.
suddenly all that stuff is going to be gone, and he's going to try and claim, no, that was for personal use. That was for personal use.
Mine's
You
power
said
of
earlier
9.6,
it's business
ammo
related, so
capacity
it's gone.
7.6,
Thank
so
you.
Slightly fast. You go platoon, platoon.
I'm pretty sure if Great
I
Sword's
think I'm gonna
stun
sell
locked
this.
on
I do, I
hit,
think I'm gonna
they'd
sell
nerf
it.
the stun damage of Great Swords and or heavy weapons. Exactly.
What can I
Yeah, let's
do?
sell it. Sell the riot gun. Wow, 75,000.
Resident
for
Evil
selling
has
it.
self-adjusting difficulty based on how you handle resources, so if you waste them, the game gets easier.
Okay.
So even hardcore isn't even really hardcore, huh?
Succession with that.
Back taxes, he actively chose to not pay
Why
them.
don't you just give me that
Put
earlier
them
in
on
the
a
game,
payment
you
plan.
ass?
If he just
Anyway.
paid his taxes, he'd be out of the hole he's in now. That
So now we can
TV
upgrade that
purchase
which we
thing,
probably should, right?
where he's trying to find the
That's the
TV,
power of the
and he
Punisher.
goes on Amazon, and he finds that Amazon has payment plans. His eyes lit up, visibly brightened,
ammo
when he
capacity
saw that there was a way that he could
24?
get
Oh my
something
God,
and
24
pay it
shells.
off over,
You'll never
what,
have 24 shells.
multiple years.
Man, there's some good
He
choices
really
here
does
to
love
do.
that. He loves the idea
think I
that
should
he can
increase
pay
the
for some
power
or
of
get
the
something now
sniper
and deal with it later, and doesn't realize that eventually later comes.
You know what? I think I'm
And
gonna
then he
get
gets mad and
rid of this.
pissy
I don't
about
think
it.
I found no
I
ammo
wasn't
for it,
ready for
Nor
this.
do I think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to sell my assault rifle. I don't think I want
Not
it.
non-ironically, Super Blind
Yeah, I'm
Man
gonna
could
sell it.
build
I
a
don't want the
gunpla
assault
before
rifle.
Phil
I'm
on
gonna
Christmas.
stick with like
Easily.
the
I would love to see
handgun,
DSP build a
sniper
model
rifle
kit.
and like a magnum and a shotgun.
He would
I
be
don't need to- I
so
need to skip
befuddled,
it for
and
space, too.
there would
I'm
be
gonna sell it.
timers
I don't
on
want
how
it.
quick before
Yeah,
he
I'm
broke
gonna sell it.
apart. I would say he would
Okay.
break apart as he was opening the
So
box.
now I can spend a lot more money.
And he
tuning
would
up
claim
the
that it was
third
because it was
half,
defectively
right?
packaged. No,
Let's
these guys
tune up-
package
yeah,
this
let's
stuff so
tune up
well
this, right?
that you actually have
Yeah, I
to
don't even
basically
sense
run it over
that.
with a car.
I'm
I'm
not
exaggerating,
really
you
using
know.
it. I'm not finding
You have to
ammo.
run it over to really break stuff in it when it's packaged.
So let's upgrade the power of this a couple of times at least. Right?
He needs to watch that episode of Garfield and Friends about credit cards. Yeah, or the episode of Cow and Chicken about credit
Tough
cards.
decisions.
Either of those.
Tough decisions.
Molding a weapon.
I remember being traumatized by that episode.
I'm going to
Traumatized by that episode of Cow and Chicken. And when I saw that, I thought I'd never want to get a credit card ever.
Man, it's a tough decision. Wait a minute. This thing's only a power of 4.1. It's wimpy, right? Huh. I'm gonna do it.
I wonder if that tax dude actually spoke to DSP's dad afterwards. Because apparently the tax guy was a family friend or is some way related to the family
Man, I
in
can't
some
decide. These are tough decisions.
capacity. And you know that DSP didn't
hurry
just
up.
find
Gotta
this
hurry up. I
dude.
don't wanna
It
be here
had
all
to have
night.
been maybe his
More
dad or
shotgun
mom.
power. Fuck it.
They had to have.
Okay,
They
that's all I'm
had
gonna
to
do.
have brought
Okay.
this up with his parents. Yeah, your kid, he
So So now we got the
he's apparently
very
like
powerful shotgun.
not paying taxes.
Right? Very powerful, very fast blasting shotgun. Magnum we need rounds for. We don't have them yet. That's okay, though. Sniper rifle now. And
Dude, I feel like I've made no progress on this damn model.
So
I feel like I'm in DSP zone right now.
Okay, I haven't used the coupon yet. I don't know what to use the coupon on.
Coupon?
I really don't know. No, I don't think I pre-ordered it. Yeah, I did pre-order the game a couple days early.
Coupon.
There's a case that increases gunpowder depth. Oh, I don't have
Also,
it. I just
DSP, didn't
downloaded
you say that pre-orders are stupid and you should never do them?
I don't even know what it came.
It's one of the few times I agreed with you.
Shit, I don't care about that. I just play the game, man. I don't fuck around. I don't need help. I need crutches. What? I need some fucking. Do I need some pads all over my body? Why don't I just wrap myself in bubble wrap when I play the game too? You know.
Might as well, actually.
Why not make every enemy made it like a balloon? You just go like this, it pops. Yeah, I need those, right?
That seemed weirdly toxic, DSP.
Yes. Of course.
Needless.
Okay. Installation of the liquid nitrogen showers that were requested last month is completed. Liquid nitrogen is extremely hazardous
King of the Hill
substance.
one would be good too.
Great. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, I know what's coming. This is it.
I love King of the Hill. It was a good ass show.
Again, I gotta unload everything I have on this guy. It's the only way to beat him. You unload everything into him. I do have the flash, which should probably stun him.
I don't know why, but I thought that was a Derek line for a second.
All right.
Derek says that kind of thing. I need to just unload everything I have into this homely looking chick.
I think it explodes.
Yeah, you go for it, Derek.
I'm pretty sure.
Show her what's boss. Make her beg for it. What was it Meatwad said? Make her scared of it.
Use all my ammo. How much you want to bet I'm going to use all my ammo on this guy?
That's not a good wager to make, DSP, because that's basically saying how much you want to bet that I'm really dumb and will waste all my ammo.
Yep,
I don't want to make that bet. It's too easy. To be fair, Phil learned how to pay taxes from Wesley Snipes. Yeah, no kidding. I was a big fan of the Blade series,
really cool,
and it really inspired me on how I should, live my life.
9 years since my awakening, upon the release of this valve, black liquid shall enter my veins and circulate throughout my entire body.
Isn't Derek a manlet? Yes.
The most painful experience
Derek
of
is,
my life.
honestly, in my opinion, Derek is a femboy. Because I've seen some of his photos that he's made of himself, and he's in these weird, like, thirsty poses. And it's kind of unnerving, honestly. He's like lying on his stomach, like licking his lips and whatnot. Sir, are you okay? Maybe the porn stars like that. Maybe it puts him at ease. Derek is literally scaring the hose.
Machine gun ammo, or I can make handgun ammo. I'll hold off.
Derek, sir, you are scaring the hose.
Look at this guy.
It was Willie Nelson's fault. I did everything correct.
These people are not.
He says that now, like he didn't know before.
I heard that King of Hill's getting
I thought these
rebooted.
guys were maybe just a little eccentric.
Heard about that.
They're all right overall.
I'm pretty
Now
happy for that.
I'm convinced after seeing that particular body that these guys are just not. They're not kosher, right? So they want me to go in there.
Kind of unnerving. Yeah, I was,
No, you can go here.
underselling
All right.
it.
Let me go this way first.
Bobby,
oh
if
no!
this dudes could read, they'd be Oh, no, he didn't say that line. Now I see that Bobby has been donating money to a guy named Dark Side Phil. Oh, there's something wrong with that boy. Son, why are you giving money to this beggar? He needs money, Dad. He's very honest. If he was an honest man, he would do what an honest man does and get a job. I just don't think you understand what he goes through. They should have had... DSP's really, really lucky that he's not more well known, because that would absolutely be a King of the Hill episode. Bobby giving money to a loser on the internet who does streaming.
What the fuck is
That's an episode that writes itself.
Man is blending in well. I can't see shit. I don't see movement.
I'm kind of stunned now. I almost want to feel like if there's some way I could reach out to Micah Judge and say, hey man, free episode on me. Look up Dark Side Phil. Like, you could write that episode in an afternoon. It's done.
I have one healing item. Great.
It'd be one of the few episodes where, every once in a while it happens, where Hank Hill is completely correct. Usually it always turns into Hank Hill doesn't really grasp the situation and has to kind of be shown that the world's different from how he perceives it. This is one of the ones where, nope, Hank's right. Yeah, South Park episode. Derek isn't cute, no.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Can I just go this way?
He's not like DSP. He's not a snack, apparently.
No. Okay, we gotta fight him. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, here we go.
He's telling Dale about Darkside Phil. Apparently, Bobby's watching this guy named Phil, and he sits on his game all day and plays games badly and begs for money. I can't do Dale to save my life, so I'm just going to use my regular voice. So you're telling me, Hank, that you can make money by being bad at video games? Where has this been my whole life? I could have been doing this for years.
Fuck.
Dale, do you even know what video games are? I can know what they are if I'm going to get paid for it. Family Guy Chris is pretty much Derek. Yeah, with somehow even less
I forgot to sell
charm.
those mines and shit that I didn't want. Oh, I should have sold the bolts.
DSP is a South Park episode. Yeah, it'd be an easy-ass episode and right. Insanely easy. You could use that to catch up on your season numbers. There's something wrong with that boy's medulla oblongata.
Dare you?
Phil would get canceled if he had more fans. Yes, he should be really thankful that
I'm
he's
killing
as
this guy. I don't care.
obscure as he is.
All my ammo into him. If I got
I think
to
on
do
some
whatever
level
fucking
he
do it,
is,
I gotta
because
do it.
that's kind of why he's
Kill
not
it.
really that hurt about not growing. If he grew, there'd be even more eyes, even more criticisms towards him. He'd realize very quickly how nice side-scrollers were. Poor side-scrollers. I was thinking of another thing that probably factored into why DSP got so mad about side-scrollers. And it's because a lot of people, liked or joined side-scrollers as members or whatever, just because of the interview. And then afterwards, they said, hey, you did such a great job, I'm going to stick around anyway. So DSP probably really resents that they got positive growth out of the interview.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Take it.
This must be some money laundering scheme from the government. That's my best Dale. Oh God, they're on to me. Wait a minute, you just turn on your camera and they can see you over the internet? I feel like I've been betrayed.
As an asshole.
Bill becomes a fiend. And Boomhauer is the only one who knows what streaming is, and he actually does successful streams where he streams, I don't know, jacuzzi maintenance or something. Boomhauer, you know what this was all along? Yeah, man, we got Darkside Phil is a pig roach, man. He's a scammer, it's bad news.
Now, how do you freeze him? There's a way to freeze
Yeah,
him.
the money thing
But I don't
is
see
definitely it. And I think
I know there's a way to freeze him in the hallway.
it's a situation where there is no side where they did not succeed in some capacity. They got new members, they got new viewers, they got new donators, they got new fans, they got new everything, they got money. They completely made out like bandits, and I'm sure DSP sees it that way. That they profited off of him. Well, you're easy to profit off of. That's kind of your fault. We got more money? No, I don't believe you. God, that is one cool looking enemy though. God. No, this can't be real. So many damn socks, man. I want to see it on the chat.
Pretty fucked. I have no healing. It's stupid. I just no healing items here, right?
Pause the game, DSP. You got a shout out to do.
I unequipped it.
Hang on, podcast. You're gonna do the sponsorship, Dollar Shapes Club, man.
There you go.
You know, the game, the stream brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Pretty good game, man. I haven't been up to DSP with the past week, but how did his member count go so high so fast? Daddy's tired. Yesterday he got a like 3-stage membership bomb.
The only thing I could do is I have to run down the hallway and try to find a way.
It was
to freeze
mostly
because I
2
know in the
dudes who
original
did the
you could
entire
freeze in
thing.
the hallway, but I don't know how to do it.
And he got
because it's
something
different in
like
this one.
I think nearly 20 members. Just
Only
off
had the
those 2
Magnum,
guys.
but I don't have any ammo. I used it on the other guys.
Yeah.
And they haven't given me any
He got
ammo
some
since.
organic growth, not actual members. How it always goes. Yeah, man, you just gotta be entertaining. You know, money will flow on, man. You gotta treat your viewers right, man. You become a public figure. Bill's Virtua Fighter card says job full-time streamer. I know streaming has become more ubiquitous, but there's still something to me in my mind that's shameful about saying that your job is a full-time streamer. I guess if it is, you know, cool for you. Yeah, Emil. It's probably him. It was some dude named like Mark or something, I forget. But they're all socks, so it doesn't even really matter. Boy, you sure have sucked all the joy out of this boss fight, DSP. I don't feel even remotely interested.
Can I just kill him in here, baby? No,
He's
he runs
leaving.
away. Now I have no shotgun ammo.
So we're playing hide and seek, is that it?
Leon's so cool. He's always got these
Shotgun
good
shells.
quotes.
So 3 shotgun
Yeah,
shells.
Sam, that's it.
Well, I was fucking sniper ammo, 3 shotgun shells, and TMP. And I don't know.
And he had to do that
how I'm
every
supposed to
time.
stop
He'd be like,
doing this.
"Wow,
You think
look
I
at
shot
that.
this with a
We
fucking- I don't
got
know.
10
Everything blends in.
new
So I don't know,
members.
should I
I'll
just
shout
put
them
out
all out in a second."
I
When
don't
he's not
fucking
getting
know. It all looks
killed.
the same. It all looks exactly the same, so they made the game so hyper-realistic you can't tell what anything is. It doesn't stand out like it used to in the original.
What?
You can tell what was in the environment to shoot, right?
That's such an interesting complaint. They did so well, it's bad. I mean, I guess that's kind of my complaint with Wolong. I felt like Wolong was done so well that the game was easy because the parry system worked so well. It was easy to basically do no-hit runs. Oh, 1 Minute Man has subscribed. That was 19 minutes ago. I want to play your animation again anyway. Hey, nice.
Oh, I couldn't
Thank
see.
you for
What
the-
the fuck was
thank
that?
you for
That
the
was fair.
subscription.
The camera rotated and I couldn't
Saying
see
your job is
anything, so I
full-time
couldn't
streaming
die.
feels like you have no fallback. Yeah.
No, dude, it happened again. What do you want me to do? I can't see.
It's kind of unfair, but I think if you're a full-time streamer, they'll know if you're a full-time streamer. Like, if Ninja walks in, they know he's a full-time streamer. DSP walks in, yeah, my job is a full-time streamer. Excuse me, sir, I need to go in the back and laugh with the others.
I have no healing, right?
Anyone check
No,
the tip
I'm
tracker to
fucked.
see
I
what
can't
percentage
heal.
of memberships are gifted? We were at 75% at one point. Every single membership he got yesterday was
I
gifted.
pressed circle. Nothing happened.
I feel Bill would have the most fun in the hypothetical episode as a VTuber, though. Yeah, his would be pretty good. And, well, you'd have to be careful with the joke, because the best joke, I would think, is that he sets up the whole rig, but he forgets to do the voice moderation, so you just have an anime girl talking like Bill, and it immediately fails.
Here, there's nothing to shoot. So I have absolutely no clue. Like, am I supposed to do something with this? Look, it doesn't even do anything. If I shoot this, maybe? We try. Here, I'll try to lure him over here and we'll test it, right?
I know
Let's
you're
test
young,
it.
but you have to understand that no one who
Right,
begs
yeah.
for a living is interested in your well-being.
You. You're Ramon's lapdog.
Armored Cereal
Well,
has
now I can't
subscribed.
fast
Thank you
it.
very
No
much.
way.
Even when an orange barrel glows, saying
Nah,
shoot
it doesn't
me,
do anything. Look.
he still can't see
It
it.
doesn't do
Yep.
anything.
What's the point in
It does
DSP
absolutely
demanding
nothing.
things to be observant of if he's not
And there's
observant
no.
himself?
Oh, now there's a button?
So we're playing hide and seek, is that it?
Seriously? Now there's a button? It wasn't there before. It didn't activate. I guess it only works when he's there. So there's a
Look at
button
how good
you
these
can't
graphics
press
are.
until
It's
the
too hard to
enemy's
see
already on
things
the
right
fucking
now.
Screen. Well, that's incredibly stupid. There's no way you would know that because it's situational. Well, so this whole room was a waste then. The entire first room was a waste of my time. Oh my god.
I feel
That
like
is
a lot of
really
game developers need to really be considerate of Phil and his time. Parry is too hard for old man DSP. Yeah,
So now can
I thought
find one in
Wolong
the
was
hallway
extremely
that I
good
can
with parries.
use, Right?
I don't understand how he was so bad at it.
What's your move?
It's because he just wanted to spam the parry button until it worked. But he's the same guy who talked about how much Sekiro was better, and that was the same mechanic in Sekiro. You couldn't
Is there one
spam
down
parry in
here?
Sekiro. Foolishness.
There is.
He uses the defense that people want to see him
Didn't work.
succeed, and that he's wasting his viewers' time. And that's why
I
they
can't
said
see.
he's so angry about things wasting his
I
time.
can't draw my weapon.
DSP is kind of cute if you take away the disgusting sounds he makes in the scat jokes. Yeah, if you take away a lot of stuff, I assume DSP looks halfway human.
That was one. Does it work again or only once? It works again. I pressed circle. Wow, I pressed it. What? How is he not frozen? His tail's going through the ice, but he doesn't get hit.
Fuck this game.
Now it doesn't work. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I think we should give up.
He comes out the other fucking way. Oh my god.
DSP, stop for a second. I gotta concentrate. Shut up.
Oh, yes.
He's getting bodied, and I can't see it right now. Hold on. Let me glue this real quick. Press pause, DSP. Be considerate.
Oh shit, go, go, go.
Alright. There we go. Be funny if all the game devs blocked his IP address for all new games. For real. I think it'd be really funny. And it would be really funny if they actually followed through on his weird little threats or paranoia that these game developers are out to get him. And they actually did track his IP or, exactly as you say, ban him or make it so that only his console's affected by certain things. It's wasting my time.
Yes.
Not that he's just trash. Exactly. There are games that waste time, but you tend to know that's the deal before you buy them. So
Are you shitting me?
that's really funny.
I pressed it. Oh fuck, dude, come on. I totally pressed it. It shows circle. I touch it and it hits me anyway. Well, at least now I know how it works. And the thing is, I'm hoping that the damage scales or stays.
He's gonna
on him
complain
stacked.
for hours on
I'm
the whole
hoping that if I place
gameplay
him
and
in
call
this
Game of the
room,
Year at the
that
end.
the
Predictable
damage
as
will
always.
stay on
Yeah,
him, you know what I
this
mean?
was one of the best
I
games of
hope.
the year, dude. I really love this game. People who watched the playthrough said that it was really fun and chill and cool, and I did really good. There were a few kind of annoying parts, but in general, it was a masterpiece. But it's still getting an 8 out of 10. In my game, I'm gonna do a lag switch when he logs in, I swear. I mean, they could do that for what? Pirated games? They had little things that they would do to mess with people who pirated games. How hard would it be to get DSP's IP address and have a game read the IP address and then mess with him or some sort? Like, make it so that button prompts actually do drop. Do all the things that he accuses games of.
What sucks is I only have one healing item. I haven't found any other healing items in the environment to use. So without any healing items, I'm stuck on only one opportunity to get my health back. Hey guys, shut the
No, you
fuck up
didn't.
about bubbles.
No one
I'm
else
playing
has the
game.
problems Phil
It was
has.
the middle of a pretty
So,
epic part of the game.
how
Stop
does
ruining
no
it
one
like little
call?
children. And we got bubbles.
Yeah?
Shut the fuck up. Concentrate on the game, or don't be here.
Wow.
You're being really stupid.
Wow. We got a Bubbles Part 2 rant. Nice.
Oh, come on, no. Okay, dodge it. But that ain't gonna work now. He's gonna not get frozen. Why am I toxic? See?
If I'm toxic, I'm not even gonna bother. Because I have nothing to get rid of the toxicity, and I'm just gonna die anyway.
Where's the other one?
It looks very toxic.
It's insanely toxic.
Got another bubble one. Feels good. Crisis 1 broke itself in the spider fight on the ship. It was pirated. Oh. I don't know how you know that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe if you didn't have so many dumbass gimmicks, DSP. And also, why can't we be excited for the bubbles, man? It's one of the only times you recognize us as people. Now we got Jasper posting. People are just clowning around in the chat. No one cares, DSP. You've reached a stage of no one caring.
I guess I might as well heal now.
Listen to the way you talk to your audience. You learned nothing after that interview. Uh-oh. Lonely's about to get banned. He hates when... No. DSP loves it when you call him out on stuff because he needs to improve, except this guy's about to get banned for doing that. Phil laid down the law. We were promised a bubble reward. Can we stop, guys? It's a big boss in the game and it's really distracting. Shut up. I hope you're playing around. Dev should program bosses to just stand out in the open to be shot. So unfair. His chat's starting to turn against him. Someone's talking about Snort Hogan, too. This is getting clipped and posted by Snort Hogan. I doubt it. It's only April and so much salt has produced so far. This has been a really, really good year of DSP antics. Especially with that interview. That interview was probably the most golden 72 hours in DSP history.
There's zero healing anywhere. What the fuck do you want me to do with no healing, man?
I almost rated higher than...
one healing item for the
I want to do a tier list video of all of DSP's moments. What was the best, most defining moments? I would rate his interview as higher than the marriage.
This is dumb. They give you no healing at all. Zero.
Oh, people are about to get it in the chat.
Zero fucking healing. Zero.
People are about to get
once,
laid
that's it. You can never get hit more
into.
than once in the whole fight. Stupidity. That is really dumb. Oh my god.
How about those bubbles, DSP? Bubbles time? Oh, no. You're about to get banned.
Multiple rooms. No healing.
My worry is that the writers used up all their good stuff for the beginning of the season, and we're just going to get a bunch of bull crap for the rest of it. Sometimes that happens, though. Sometimes the season leads with its best thing, and then kind of, you know, wants that to be the overarching theme of the entire season.
You're gonna run. Okay.
What about bubbles, DSP? Why are you even looking at the chat? It's all the same stuff, DSP.
Major pain in the ass.
Okay, that's glued in. Yeah. I don't really know what else they could do this season to really follow up on it. What could beat the interview for this season? I think the only thing that could really beat it is Kat divorces him and marries John Rambo. That's pretty much the only thing that could really beat it at this point. And then you get a bunch of salty rants about how John took everything from me. He was the original scam artist. I did nothing wrong, and now they've even turned my wife against me. You did pretty good, actually. I could get on that.
Okay.
More bubble talk in the chat, DSP.
No, it's a dead end? Oh, that's not good.
I feel like we're in an abusive relationship, chat. This is the best moment to say funny things in this chat when he's busy with something, because you've got two possible ways this is going to go. One, he just doesn't see it, which is funny as hell because then the rest of the chat sees it. Or two, he sees it, and because he's already cranky, he goes explosive. The AC breaks in the middle of the summer. Yeah, and it's Jasper's fault. You freeze it and shoot DSP. It's wasting so much. Well, the game didn't tell him that. It was really a surprise. It was a bait and switch because, you know, everyone didn't trust side scrollers to do a good interview. And they interviewed the shit out of him.
Okay.
I think literally. He started pooping himself there in defense. Yeah, that's gonna look alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna paint this. I don't know what I'll paint it. You know what? That'd be actually a fun activity for the kids at work. I could bring it and show it to them and say, hey, what do you guys think we should paint this? And then they can pick the dumbest colors imaginable. For real, if he had a mild stroke, you probably would notice it. Neither cat for... I would think that he probably wouldn't notice it, yeah. I mean, how would it feel any different to him? He's dilapidated as ever, no matter how he's feeling. I think DSP's arm could fall off and he'd hardly notice it.
Son of a bitch.
That's not true. He would. He would make a big-ass production of it. But there'd be a brief amount of time where he wouldn't notice it. The moment Craig said, well, your detractors prove you're innocent of the innocent... Yes, that was one of my favorite moments, because I don't know if I can claim credit for that, but I'm going to anyway, so please bear with me. When the side-scrollers announced the interview, that was my contribution in the chat on Twitter. I said, he's going to bring up the Escort Saga. When that happens, do remind him who debunked it. And I want to believe that mine was the one that he read. Please let me believe that.
Yeah, bitch!
And so I felt a little vindicated there. It felt really nice.
Hold on, I think I see something on the floor over here.
What's
I
that?
think I see something on the floor. Oh, there's like a quarter or something on the floor. Maybe a dime. Hold on, let me get it.
Bubbles? No one's finding it funny. People are talking about the bubbles. People are talking about Derek,
Fucking
too.
asshole. I didn't even use the healing that time. I just parried everything he did. I had enough. I just parried everything. I was like, fuck you. That was pretty good.
Yeah, don't
Pretty
piss
good.
off
Like
Phil.
I said, I
He'll
used
get
all my
really
ammo,
good.
which I knew I would do, but there you
There's
go.
a surprising amount of
Fuck
toxic
him.
comments coming from
Now we
green
can go
names
back.
over in the
By the
chat.
way, we have
Yeah,
some shout-outs
I've
to
noticed
do,
that, yeah.
But I want to go back
It
to the
kinda-
items. I will do those shout-outs. There's a couple tips that came in. I want to shout them out.
It's
but
kind of
let me go grab all
revealing that these
items
people wait around for this long to start saying it. I approve.
first. This whole room over here had
He would
items.
only
There was
notice
no way
the
to really
6
grab
stars.
them when he was coming after you.
It's the worst luck you can have.
Look at all
What was
that.
his
Oh my
trump card?
God,
I
there was a
rolled
hand grenade
laughing.
in here too. A fucking hand grenade.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get, yeah, you're gonna
He
be
loves
kicking
going
barrels
back to that.
Or kicking boxes when this guy's coming after you. Oh my God! Look at all the ammo that was in here. Okay, there was a tremendous amount of ammo.
They
in this
made
room.
up stuff about me and believed it.
Damn.
Then why did they disprove it?
Woo! Okay, well.
I really wish that
Alright,
thread
good
on
here, good here.
Kiwi Farms
Any
about the
ammo? We do
divorce
have
arc
TV
hadn't been
ammo
taken
too.
down,
We
because I
got that
really
stuff,
liked that.
okay.
It was a nice screenshot of time of this guy
got
makes a post that
signed
says,
the,
here's
hand grenade.
evidence
Hand
of the
grenade?
divorce arc
A large
happening,
hand
and it
grenade.
wasn't evidence at all. It was just speculation.
Put that over here.
And what I really loved is
I
pretty
still
much
have my hand
every
grenade. I
single post
literally did not use
afterwards
healing.
was people
And I can
saying that
craft
the
ammo
guy, the
too.
original poster, was a huge
So let's
dumbass
grab
and not to
some
do
machine
this.
gun ammo.
If DSP saw that
Alright.
thread, I don't know how exactly he'd feel, because that really blows his little dumbass
Alright, some
belief out of
shout-outs.
the water.
First of all, celebratory bubble blow. We'll do that quickly.
Teabagging is only fun
want
if it's
the celebratory
multiplayer.
bubble
DSP
blow.
is doing it cringe.
Do that.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
how
I'm
he do.
slashing over here. That was interesting to do on hardcore. Basically, you had to parry everything.
Just can't get this.
In reality, I'd say that's not even that hard because you can parry his attacks. Now that I know that you can parry his attacks, that's actually not even that scary. You know, the parrying is pretty good. All right, I received a $1 tip from Gamer Guy. It takes 2 rockets to kill the Verdugo. Don't waste your ammo. It's not worth it. Guess what? I killed the Verdugo, and I still have ammo, and I'm all good. But thank you,
So
Game
there you
Track.
go.
I got
Thank you very
$20
much for your
tips
dumbass opinion.
From Jimmy 2 times. He says, you got this,
The look on Phil's face was
Thank
like,
you very much, Jimmy 2 times.
yes, he had to do a manual reboot when he got that brought back in his face.
Right?
And it's really telling that after he said that, he completely abandoned it because he knew that there was no sense trying to recontextualize that. It was a dead argument.
What's up, Slayer? Good evening. You are near the end of the stream. We only have a little bit left. Only a little bit left to go here tonight.
It was glorious.
But welcome. I just killed the Verdugo, which is the optional boss.
I also really liked it when he brought up the horse edit face thing. They edited my wife's face with a horse, as though that means anything. Yeah, 1 minute man. Where the hell is he?
All right, we're done.
Well, he's a very mysterious individual. I assume he's up to something.
Hold on, one more thing. I see something over here too. Something on the ground over here.
Oh God, DSP, stop. It's not getting any funnier. It's like the coming back from the break. I just got a $4 billion super chat.
What I saw? Look. It says there's more ammo I missed. What? It says I missed a tremendous amount of stuff, including a treasure.
A tremendous amount of treasure?
We gotta go back. I missed all that shit.
Gave my tithe early. Very good. I appreciate it.
There was a boot knife there. Wait, a lot of items. Willow said goodnight. Well, good night to you, Willow.
DSP talking about 1 minute man just reminds me so much of the kid that we all knew in school who said, yeah, I totally have a girlfriend. She lives in the next state. You've probably never met her. She's like super hot and she's like really cool and she's got a nice butt.
Yellow diamond.
All right, dude.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So she's not real.
A first
That's
aid
okay.
spray and gunpowder. There was a healing item after all. There was a million items in here.
You guys just don't know her.
How
She
did I
doesn't
miss
go to
all
this
that?
school.
I have no idea how I missed that shit. And then here there's handgun ammo and then there's a shotgun.
1 minute man. He's actually like not interested in talking.
Where the hell is it?
And he doesn't even go to this school.
Here it is. Okay. We missed this
They
stuff
put
back here too.
Yeah, for real.
Say hi to you, King Dave Baxter.
So what? People are mean to each other all the time on the internet. Is this your first day here?
April showers on Verdugo. Wow.
Now, do I feel like it's right?
What
In
they
many
say?
ways, no. I feel like we treated Cat wrong because I feel like we could have possibly toxified Cat. And I feel like that's one of our biggest mistakes we ever made. And I'll even include we as me because I made jokes about it as well.
But now we have wow. Now we're
because she was laughing at stuff that was being said about
I
him.
didn't take any damage.
Hey, how's it going, Alias? I'm building
like extra.
the
G
G armor.
Extra. Good lord.
G armor and Gundam. It's taking a while because it's kind of an older kit.
Good evening,
so I have to do a lot of gluing.
All right, I need to get out of here.
What bookworm say?
We gotta get out of here. Get to the next part of the game because we're running out of time for tonight. This is all chapter 10.
Only
Last
took
night was all chapter
6
9.
times
Tonight was all
tries.
chapter 10.
Derek level
These are pretty
dedication.
lengthy chapters.
Yeah, another green chat.
And
What the hell?
challenging, too. Sam said I never said hello to him.
We need
yeah,
the
Sam, I didn't even know you were
Beetlejuice
here.
and it keeps
Did
getting
you,
funnier
Sam,
every
earlier you said you
single
were
time.
leaving for good and not coming back.
He was trying to paint that
Did I
as
say
all
that
detractors
earlier
are
tonight?
crazy and
I had
brought
no
one
idea you were
example of
even
secret limited editing horse. And furthermore, even if they edited a
Slayer,
horse,
yes, I
which
did get
he
two
did,
Cylinder DSP versus the internet
that
guns,
doesn't
and we watched some of them, and
discredit
they were quite
someone.
good
That
at
doesn't
it.
necessarily mean that whatever they said is wrong.
To conserve electricity, the power's been turned off. You can restore
Just because he made
which we
an
already
amusing edit of your wife doesn't mean that the content of the video is immediately nullified.
Dave,
That's not how it
$5
works.
Add the gamer is impressed. He said that's a hard boss. Good job. I got a $5 anonymous tip. Someone says hi, Phil. Thank you very much, whoever that was. What's going on? Oh, he's mutating. He's mutating.
1 minute man is that mysterious
Not
stranger
good.
from Fallout. He only shows up when he's needed. Exactly. Yeah. And he never says anything. Hi, Len. Been lurking. Just want to add regarding the side scrollers thing. It's how DSP Uber Cope projected about us mentally ill detractors being taken advantage by the fact that side scrollers kept talking about him. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, and he was very cranky about the money thing. I'm wondering what parts could have been adjusted or modified so that he would not have gotten angry. And I think if he had no knowledge of how much money they made, and furthermore that they had not read out toxic comments that were attached to the money, I don't think he would have been as mad. And, you know, there's no real way to test this, of course. And at the end of the day, you could still get mad over anything. But I wonder if that's what happened.
I forgot his name. Sadler?
Yeah, I got this because I wanted to I wanted the G fighter mostly. I want to make this big old strato bomber with it.
Good, good. We're gonna go a little longer though.
I don't like its little baby
sweet.
stubby wings,
Depths of
so I
Hell,
wanted to build one that
Chapter
had
10, defeat
an
the
actual
Verdugo,
wingspan.
and sell a single treasure for at least 100,000.
Yeah, that went pretty well too.
63 enemies killed. Whew. Very nice.
I would pay to see DSP build this kit as well. Yeah. I would. Let's see. What kit would I want him to build? Let me see. Let me move my camera.
Doing pretty good tonight, Giant Enemy Crab. Very good.
This one right here. Yeah.
Even better. Yeah.
This one was probably the most exhausting kit to build.
They gave him the
My
antidote?
fingers were killing me by the end of it.
Yeah. Suppressing.
That is the real grade unicorn. It's kind of hard to see. My camera is having a hard time focusing. But just the amount of tiny ass little pieces all over it. And there's an internal skeleton and everything. And the parts are very sharp. Yeah, DSP would have broken this maybe upwards of 15 or 20 times.
Thank you, Huckleberry38, who just became a channel member.
And he can transform and everything. And
wow, look at this perfect timing,
yeah,
as I was saying.
I would love to see DSP try to build that one.
We find a vendor. Perfect. And there's a boat? No, it's a shooting range.
If Phil was in My Hero Academia, would he be a hero and a villain? Villain.
Likely this will be where we
but he would be convinced he's a hero.
The vendor will do our buying and selling and upgrading and save and call it a night.
DSP does lump a lot of things together. When someone is wrong about one thing in his mind, they must be wrong about everything. That's true. He has a weird thing with credibility. That if someone has been wrong in the past, they are always wrong. But DSP, if he's been wrong in the past, dude, you need to let that go. Dude, I made mistakes in the past. You can't keep holding me to that. Okay, well, was it Secret Limited made mistakes? No, that reflects on him as a person.
There's something going on here that they're not telling us. There are too many secrets. I started coughing too, and I should sleep. October 26th. Something's really wrong with me. I threw up blood 3 more times today.
Got gout?
I can barely move. Shit, I never should have come here.
Yeah, DSP would lose a lot of pieces. He'd lose the decals. He'd lose everything.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You deserve
and he would definitely break it.
Date October, since morning head don't work. Why? More blood threw up. Many insects crawling. I hear a voice. Date a fine day to work.
I've really messed this one up.
I am full of happiness. I offer all to you. Everything for you, Lord Sadler. So the Lost Plagos took him over.
There we go. Okay,
he became
got it.
A mindless drone
Had a little divot.
Not very good.
He'd be villain as fuck. We'll destroy without hesitation.
Yeah. He claims that he has. Yeah, he has new stuff to buy and new stuff to trade. Let's see what he has to buy.
If I knew that DSP would actually build the entire thing on stream, I think I would send him a model kit.
There's nothing new. So
I think I actually would.
What about Trey?
But it would be pointless. If I sent one to him, he'd look at it and be like, oh, this is really cool. Yeah, I'm not actually going to build this.
Okay. A Matilda stock, but I didn't buy the Matilda, nor do I want it. I'm going to stay with my Punisher. The Red 9 stock would be the
well.
So all the stocks
likable version of Gentle. I don't know who Gentle is. I stopped watching after Season 2. Or Season 1.
I like the laser.
It was a good show. I really liked it. Yeah, I really liked Mucha Lucha. I say that to my friend all the time who likes My Hero Academia much more than I do. He follows it more. And I say all the time, yeah, it's Mucha Lucha. It's pretty cool.
We don't really need to tune up the box.
He hates it because I'm right. Deep down in his heart, he knows that Mucha Lucha and My Hero Academia are the same show. 22-hour Let's Build.
So we're starting chapter 11, but there's still like 11, 12, 13, there's 5 more chapters left. We're basically only 2/3 through the game. You realize that? And we're like 17 hours in.
The beer hat
this game is
with
really
this.
long, but it's very good. I'm happy that it had this
and he would get mad about the instructions being in Japanese, even though.
So anyway, man.
Even though, as you can see, the instructions being in Japanese don't matter because they still do all the letters and numbers.
I could upgrade
this, being in Japanese, is utterly irrelevant. But he would complain about it anyway.
I could upgrade the Magnum, but there's like no Magnum.
All right, take care, Scott. Have a good night.
I really don't.
Isn't Matilda the best handgun in the game? I thought.
By the end of the game, then I'll do this.
I don't remember which one. I thought it was the Striker was the best gun in the game.
Outside of that, I don't think it's really worth it. So.
I don't know. I only know off of what I watched from Super Best Friends.
Oh man.
A good recommendation on Crunchyroll: Gundam: The Origin.
Maximum. All right, and then we're gonna save up, and guys, we're gonna adjourn for tonight. This
Yeah,
was a great
he would
stream.
he
Again,
would
great
lock down
progress.
so
Was there
much with this.
frustration? Absolutely, there was, but at the same time, persevering. I told you I was killing that goddamn Verdugo just like I did last year. There was no way I was getting out.
Then
of
it
it
would
without
create a
doing it,
new
so that
set
was
of
fun.
sub-challenges,
And thank you.
because
Thank
people
you all
make
for
all
watching.
kinds of
Thank you for
challenges with
supporting.
Gundam
Again,
model
every
kits.
time I play
You'd
this
have the
game,
DSP
you guys come
challenge,
out and,
where you have to
support it. I really,
intentionally
appreciate
build it
that.
as terrible
So
as
thank you
possible.
for coming out and supporting it. You know, great audience today as well. Engagement, everything was good. So
My
thank
Hero
you
Academia
all
is better than
so
DC
very
and Marvel.
much. Until
I
next
can see
time,
that.
when will next time be?
It's at least a
Take the
bit
day
more
off,
creative
and
and
we'll be back
original,
as a main gameplay
because
stream
it's
this Monday.
accomplishing
So the next time you see
new
Resident
territories,
Evil 4,
you know.
we make 3 hours of progress, which likely means more than one chapter in the sitting, which is obviously good. Okay? All right,
Obviously.
thank you all. Good stuff. The struggle was real, but we persevered, and next time we
Blacktail
continue
was the
on. I'm
best in
excited for
original.
that. Thank you all. Until then, peace out, and thank you, and have a good night, and thanks for your support. See you then. Okay. I stopped recording for YouTube, everybody. So,
King of
thank you all. Great
persevering to
streaming
pay
day.
Pixar.
DSP
Yeah,
versus the internet was fun.
that's what it's all about,
And
really.
Resident Evil 4 was also fun. So I hope that you guys had a great time, and I hope that you will all join me tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow?
Yeah, what are we
Level
doing
1
tomorrow?
podcast in the morning. Then we've got Metroid Prime Remastered on the first stream, and then we've got Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on the late stream. So tomorrow is essentially the ultimate chill day, like 2
Ultimate
really
chill.
days back to back. This game will resume, as I said,
We've
on
reached
Monday.
chill we didn't know
You
was
like
possible.
The tenseness, you like the stress. This is continuing on Monday. All right, guys. I hope
Could
that
we
sounds good.
reach
Thank you all
stronger
again
levels
for a
of
great
chill?
streaming day. I hope you have a good night.
Is it even
I'll see you all
legal?
in the morning. I'm off to
I'll make it
upload, and also
legal.
I am filming my review of the movie Nope tonight. I think I'm going to upload it tomorrow. I think I'm going to wait because I don't want to. I already got 3
Nope.
videos on the channel on DSP.
God, I love how he pronounces things sometimes. It's so impossible, you know?
The review, I think. So, but anyway, thank you all. Please have a good evening. I hope to see you in the morning.
Please have a
Great
good
stuff
evening.
Today, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see
I
you.
agree. All you need to have good
All right,
evenings as
everyone.
well.
Peace out. Have a good night. Later.
Damn it, I messed that up. There at the end, I messed it up. Alright, well, that's it for me as well. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming out and joining me. It was a lot of fun. DSP getting his ass blown up by the boss a lot was pretty fun. And that pit of doom that he was fighting in for so long was pretty fun. It's not even normal chill anymore. It's ultimate chill. It might be like sub-zero, subatomic chill, where atoms can't even move. I will probably not stream tomorrow and Monday. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I will. So the next time I'll stream will probably be Tuesday evening. That's my plan. If I do decide to just randomly stream out of nowhere, well, that'll be fun, I guess. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you again so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Just a reminder to anyone who hasn't joined, we have a Discord. The description is in the link is in the description of the video. It's a pretty chill Discord. It's pretty cool until I show up. Then it gets really toxic. But anyway, have a good night, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. And hopefully you guys can get